with that being said, a little bit of a recap, looking at the last season would probably be the best for us. Luna, would you like to kind of remember what happened last session? You guys were with the Nightwings, and you had kind of like just bumped back into them and been told about the whole bomb situation happen, or you told them about the bomb situation happening.
Oh boy, remembering my specialty. Are you sure? Oh well, let me brain blast.
Let me brain blast real quick.
Okay. We met up with them and we told them about the bomb threat. They were in the middle of reinstigating the Nightwings and making them an organization again, I think. Mm-hmm. And we decided to leave the city and Terry and his issues, their issues, to the Nightwings. Yeah.
Of course.
In addition, they got a very nice, not subscription.
Subscription.
A down payment?
A down payment to restart their quarters and spread rumors about a dragon cult.
Mm-hmm.
After that, did we go to a city? No. We got out of the city, in which we left Terry's father with Truth and Dare for some reason, and they tried to kill him. In which he turned out to
kill him.
Yeah, to which he didn't turn out to be something that could be killed because he was an automaton. I was actually thinking about that. I was like, wow, is he alive at all, or has he been dead for years? I'll never know now. If only we talked to Terry.
If only we could talk to Terry.
No, oh my god, guys, we just need clairvoyance, and we can ask the DM a question or something. I know there's a spell.
There is a spell like that where you can ask the DM for one truth. That is a thing.
Am I pretty? Next one.
DM goes, oh, maybe a little.
Is he judging? That's my second question.
Judging? I love how that's just become a thing with you guys now. Is he judging?
I say, trendsetter. So let's see. After the father bit, we ended up going. Did we go to another city? I remember we went north in order to.
That is what brings us to Armagh, like the actual capital.
No, not that.
The kid yes. That was following the dragon call was like, oh my god, my friend, and we need to go, and it was a trap. It was all a trap.
Mm-hmm. That was not a town. That was a little encampment over to the east, outside the city. But your friend, your first dragon cult follower, was like, there's another one here, just come with me. And surprise, they were eaten. He
was actually dead. It was the attack of the body snatchers, and he was ripped apart from the inside, and this little chimera came out. And
which was so cute.
Haha. Yeah, just a little kitty. But
Meow.
As we have learned, we just kill cats. So we killed her.
Well,
we looted her.
Bit about that, from it being a cat, and as someone from that area yourself, you recognized where they were from. They were from the Golden Commonwealth. They were commissioned.
They were from the Golden. Yes. What we ended up learning is that this wasn't a one-time random thing. It's actually a coordinated attack of these monsters coming together to create an army in order to fight against Armagh and take it over, and it's part of Percival's plan. So we learned that. We opened up a little bit character-wise, and Dare and Duath. And Dare and Duath had a moment where they danced together.
They did.
I met one of my counterparts.
Yes.
So cute.
An actual huge bit to pull up. Actually, I think that's a great moment. Thank you, Luna. Nami, would you like to kind of piggyback off that a little bit? From what was it like meeting your counterpart? Out of character, in character, what are some hopes that you have for the Drider to do?
Oh boy. Everyone was having their very cute moments. I was, a melding of the minds, I suppose. It was really out of character. I thought it was really exciting because I don't know. Like I remember Wax getting that really cool like moment between characters and why does your heart beat? So I was like, yay, it's my turn. It's my turn to have
it's
the cool
my
thing.
turn, yippee!
Yay!
It's not just a gorilla reaching for a gun.
It's more than that. Wrong animal.
It's more
Wrong
than
animal.
that. Wrong animal. This time
It's a
spider.
monkey. Yeah, now it's just a spider.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sometimes it's a monkey, sometimes it's a spider.
What are some things that you hope for the Drider to kind of accomplish now that you've helped draw them out of whatever control they were in and know that like it was a safe place to continue traveling with you?
I would hope that I think a lot of what she would want is just a place to feel relatively safe, somewhere she can belong and is not going to hurt her like she's been hurt in the past. So I would just hope that she's able to find that, whether with us or we, she finds a path of her own to go down. I would hope that it goes somewhere good. For her.
It goes somewhere good.
Yeah.
That's valid.
As good as it can be in Ivraia.
But as Luna has kind of reset their goals of reestablishing their dragon cult in other ways, and left the city, as Calliope has made a connection with a kindred soul of a mysterious type, they all go onto Duoth's ship with the other crew, the All Daggers Drawn, to finally head to the capital of the Vendegian Empire, to Armagh. Duoth, how do you feel leading everyone in on a paladin-owned ship in your paladin armor to a place where you know the paladins are planning to start taking over?
That's a little complicated, He knows what they're going into. The closer they get to Armagh, the more like on his guard he is. Like at first it's like, oh yeah, let's all get on the ship, it's fine. We'll get in, we'll figure out a way. But once they get closer and everything is there, it's like, holy shit, everything is there.
I love the out of sight, out of mind mentality until, oh no, it's in sight, it's in mind. Oh no, I'm seeing, I'm perceiving. That's probably a great segue though to bring us over as you help steer the ship, setting in its coordinates, bringing you towards Armagh. Officially. As you all approach on the airship, you fly into the sky past numerous layers of clouds until this great rocky formation casting a intense shadow across the land rises to meet you with its brilliance. Not only is there a town resting in the skies, but a mountain as well, nestled in the heart or to the back of the city. It is comprised of 5 main floating islands, all with long bridges attaching themselves to each other. Other airships kind of like going to and fro about sailing the skies ever more clear than they could the seas. It's as you start approaching that your link pearl goes off, Duoth, and you hear a voice tell you, please identify yourself and where you're trying to land.
Shit, man.
Imagine you said that in the pearl.
No, he does not say that in the pearl. That's me. That's me.
I'm gonna need some identification.
Name's Duath. We're just trying to find a port to land to get into our mag.
What kind of clearance do you have?
Brilliant Paladin.
Paladin, eh? Okay, well, we'll put you with the rest. If you can go over to Airship Dock D7, that'd be great. And make sure that you have your paperwork ready for Customs and Immigration. Even the Paladins, we need to make sure that we have some tabs on everybody. Thank you.
He turns to the other two and goes, I do hope you guys have some sort of paperwork ready because it appears we're going to need it.
You see, the daggers kind of look to themselves and they mumble to themselves before one of them states that they have their paperwork kind of all sorted out. They made a deal before coming here.
DM, can I have paperwork since my character travels a lot?
Paperwork to Armagh is different than just general travel papers.
Wait, I'll think about it. My paperwork exists.
If you want to roll me a history roll, I could say that maybe your great travels have before you roll, so we can set the DC and everything. I don't want you to roll something and suddenly I say a number and you're like, well, you said it because I did roll it. We can try and roll a history check to see if your great travels have maybe brought you across Armagh in the past, and so you have some older paper. What was happening?
I'm sorry. I thought it'd give me, it'd pop up, and I was gonna wait on that.
Well, I was gonna say a 16 is what we need. So unfortunately, no.
I have the weakest stat. Just letting you know. We're not gonna have a good time here.
Unfortunately, it's okay. You haven't lost anything. You're just back at square zero with the rest of your troop.
Do I at least know how to fill out paperwork? Can I do another history check?
Yes, absolutely. You can totally fill out paperwork.
Okay, I know how to do it. I don't know how to write, but I know how to fill out my paperwork.
Yeah. You go, I know, like, they got different forms. You sometimes have to have, like, someone help you out with them. But I'm fine. I can do it all.
They have a disabilities department.
There's a spot in all Ivraia paperwork that just says, did you use a translator? The translator must sign. Or disabilities person must sign along with you.
Paw print.
But...
Popper.
Unfortunately, you don't have paperwork.
None of us have paperwork.
But, excuse me. I got a piece of popcorn stuck in my throat.
Oh no.
Oh, the worst.
Oh my god. As you continue to approach Armagh, the ship almost careens itself veers itself over to the right, innately being guided by these subtle etheric currents that travel around Armagh, kind of like a magnetic force, towards Dock D7. It seems that once you had been given access to Dock, they kind of latched onto you to bring you over. And that is where you guys found yourselves over here at Dock D7. A lot of these airship ports are segmented away from the main island itself. For Armagh and their public image, they say that's to keep people safe. There's no one from the city that will go out and steal your goods while your airship is parked there. It's separated, it's guarded by security, it's perfectly fine. Everyone knows the true reason for it is that should you ever break Armagh's rules, you cannot leave its isolated area of law. And that all of these airships are kept under strict guard and protection. Those leaving are screened just as heavily as those incoming. And the head of these dragonfly ports are always kind of manned by a lot of people to make sure that those coming in are those who should be, and those leaving have the permission to do so without having stolen anything. There was a big... Actually, before I say that, everyone roll me a history check now.
Do we have a DC?
There is no DC for this one. This is a scaling
There's no
DC.
DC. So we pass. Got it.
There is no fail.
Dear God. Okay.
Oh.
All right, Calliope. You know from the Vendigian Empire being just north of you, etc., and having like had word travel around while you were on your study or your explorations as a ranger, that Armagh had a big scare about 20 years ago when someone broke away with a lot of IP and secrets that were held by the Upper Vales. This caused an uproar in Armagh, and so that is what made these dragonfly stations, these D-ports, active and set up all around. They now heavily screen people to make sure no one is making out with some corporate espionage over here. Imagine the entirety of Armagh as like one giant corporation with all of its secrets and ideas they would rather keep insular for themselves. But with all that, as you guys land, you find yourselves here fully docked at Dock D7. The Daggers crew, while you guys are kind of mooring up, eagerly jump off and go, we want to find something. We have this really cool idea for something, and they like blast off without you guys. They have already gone inside the city of Armagh, and they have left you to your own devices. From there, the game is now officially unpaused.
I don't know where, but in the background, the voice of a French woman that sounds like a siren is playing while Awa reaches out as Truth is leaving, and the melody of My Heart Will Go On plays in the back.
Okay.
Not really, but
Somewhere else,
I think it's
playing
canon.
it on a recorder that's a little out of tune.
no. In reality, I was just
invention.
in reality I was just standing there imagining it, and it's like, what's going on?
Huh?
Oh my God! Please don't tell Wax that. It's actually embarrassing.
Wax, are you watching stream?
No.
Well, someone just got. Oh wait, hey Wax.
No, he doesn't watch these.
No,
unless
he
you tell
doesn't.
him we mentioned. Yeah, unless you mentioned that he was mentioned, he doesn't watch this.
Unless you tell him that he was mentioned.
That's fine.
Wait, did they talk about me? Were they?
Yeah.
He's mentioned.
You'll be watching this now because we mentioned him.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, good thing it didn't happen. Okay. Wait, Dua,
Yes.
are you still a cop?
No.
Oh, thank God. All cops are bad.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I am aware I was.
All right. Well, the good thing about the paperwork is they always have a little buddy for you, and they just write down what you say. It's usually like name, age, stuff you have, and as long as you're not, bringing in illegal stuff, they usually let you through.
I hope so.
Y'all got any illegal
unless-
stuff?
Unless illegal counts as, someone breaking out of prison. Illegal.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, don't say that.
I won.
That's called smuggling.
That's called self-incrimination.
Yeah. Thankfully, they just look at the stuff we have. Like, where's my inventory? Like our little kits, our herbalism kits, and then our random mushrooms. I think these are okay. Let's see, little potions. Potions are usually okay. And yep.
Is there like a specific size of potion that you can bring on with you, or do you have to declare it if it's bigger? Or
I don't really carry them that much. I usually didn't collect them. Most of the time, I would be bringing postcards.
I don't have much in the way of like ID or
I don't think ID is an
paper.
Above table. Are IDs a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do I have ID?
Yeah, you have traveling. It's part of your traveling papers. It basically just says your name, a sketch of you, and where your hometown is, and if there are any notable affiliations for like government.
Oh,
do we have ID? I mean, I probably don't, but
you
Calliope have ID?
Calliope does. Duoth, you don't.
Yeah, I figured.
IDs are usually, if there's like some extra work into it, IDs are usually issued by the local Adventurers Guild. So there's usually like the loc.iss, and it would say like Adventurers Guild 212, for example, if you were from Braydor, or like different branches for different countries, but it's usually by the Adventurers Guild. And so Nami, Calliope, having gone around Canucleth as a ranger, definitely has some kind of traveling paperwork issued by whatever your home base would be, or your home campsite would be from Canucleth, because you are nomadic and they need some way to track.
Yeah.
I mean, Calliope, your ID's sticking out of your pocket.
Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot I had this.
Right.
Never mind, how good.
Let's see. Dua, though. It's alright, we can fix this. Who has a piece of paper?
Ooh, forgery! Let's start some forgery! Who's got anyone have a forgery kit?
I already gave them my name. I think I can just present myself as a quote-unquote paladin of Braydor.
I like it.
I would hope so.
You don't want to forge any
enough
paperwork?
Times already. I don't have a forgery kit.
Well, the other two. Any of you guys have a forgery kit?
I'm looking.
No, I just have.
Do not.
I just have a herbalism.
I have herbalism and disguise. That's all I got on me.
Okay. If you don't want to do forgery, the forgery check is not required to do forgery. It just helps. But if you don't want to do the forgery to begin with, totally fine.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't actually going to do it for real. It was going to be a stupid little doodle. And once again, you'd see that Awa was not made to be a bard, because the arts are not in her favor.
Describe the little doodle you have for Duoth's picture in the ID.
Hold on, let me see if I can do it really fast.
Oh my god.
Roll a performance check to see how much it actually looks like him.
Right with the mouse. Paint.
That actually would be very funny if you roll performance first before you quickly doodle it, and then you have to doodle it to the whatever you roll.
To the performance?
Yeah. What does a 4 look like to you?
Okay, hold on. Give me a moment. Can we present it instead? Buy me some time.
If you, yeah, I mean, you're allowed to describe it as well, but like whatever you want.
Oh, what it's gonna come out like, dude.
Also, like once you get there, you could also present it there if you want. It doesn't have to be like right now.
Let me do it with my non-dominant hand.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Hold the pencil like Awa would with like the full fist.
The full fist. Pencil. Okay, you got it.
Awa would be a fist user.
I'm not gonna color it because I think we're on limited.
Why would they?
Yeah, well, why would they? You're right.
No color is a 4 out of 20.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, are we gonna? Here you go, Duoth, and hands us a piece of paper. But I'll show it to you in a couple minutes. I'm working as fast as my little fist can go.
Is there anything else you guys want to do before you hop off the ship?
Is there anything else you guys need to grab or leave, or ideally not leave?
I don't know, I've never been in a city like this before.
That's the joy of adventure.
I mean, for sure, but is there anything, like, I don't know, Duoth, is there anything we should know ahead of time walking in? Like,
I think I'm probably one of the worst people to ask that of. I remind you, I was in prison for a couple thousand years.
Yeah, you're right. Forget I asked.
That's actually a great point. Duoth, the last time that you were ever near Vindiga, it was definitely not floating above the ground. In fact, it was actually a town that was built into these like weird sunken crater. That you had no idea what the fuck they were doing in there, but they were just like playing around making little gadgets and shit.
You know, last time I was here, this place was on the ground in a crater. So this is very different. I am afraid I cannot give you any advice whatsoever. That's up to date, at least.
Calliope looks over the side to see if there's any.
Oh, I think you cut out there.
Far below. Oh.
What'd you say?
Am I okay now?
Yeah.
You're good now.
Okay. I was gonna say Calliope goes, wait, a crater? And like tries to look over the edge to see if like there's any like hint of a crater way down below.
Oh, sure. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Give me a second. Where's my thing? There it is. Perception.
My God.
Good Lord.
What the fuck?
Couldn't be me.
19.
Jesus. Okay, the difference in rolling. With a 19. Yeah, no, don't worry, Luna.
No, man. I'm just saying, they're at the Salty Spittoon. I'm at Weenie Hut Jr.
Weenie Hut General!
Which is so funny because, like, personality-wise, Awa, it would be completely opposite. Awa would be the one in the Salty Spittoon. Calliope would happily be in Weenie Hut Jr.
I love the personality-wise being like, no, I volunteer to be in Weenie Hut Juniors, you see.
Yeah.
I'd love to be there.
Calliope would be like, this is great, let me go.
So you look over the edge.
You look over the edge.
With
a 19, you notice that underneath the upper veil of Armagh is cast underneath its wide, intense shadow is a gigantic crater sinking at least another 500 meters into the ground right below the city of Armagh.
Wow.
It seems to be filled with this infrastructure of like metallic, like imagine a large metallic rope going all throughout the city, but at various points it travels upwards like a backwards waterfall. You can see energy inside, like aether, surging upwards from down below, feeding something to the upper veils.
Interesting.
Luna, please post that in the channel. It's too good. I'll put it for stream
It's
too,
really
but
good. I love it. I love it so much.
stream. This is
This is Duo's ID.
This is Duo's ID.
I should have wrote I can do what I want on top of it.
I can do what I want. No one can stop me.
Duaz is gonna look at it like almost like
So
a parent is looking at like a macaroni project.
Aww.
He has a smile on his face because it's kind of endearing. And
That's going right on the fridge.
Yeah. He would put it on a fridge if he knew what a fridge was. Do we have fridges in Ivraia?
No, we do not.
Okay.
No, fridges are not here.
Okay, he would put it on a fridge if he
IP
knew what a fridge
opportunity.
was.
Let's go, guys.
Let's go.
He's also gonna be like, you could maybe sell these. That's an idea. Not as ID, but maybe people like their picture drawn.
You really think people want me to draw their picture?
I mean, I like it.
I was gonna look
It
away. Like,
It is
dicks.
very endearing. Even like as your attempt of a shitty picture, it's very endearing. It's very cute.
Oh, thanks. I was just focused on holding my pencil.
I was focused on holding my pencil like a fist.
Yeah, it's really hard. You have like no control.
So the guy is gonna carefully, fold it, put it in his pocket, and make sure it doesn't get ripped or anything. It's kind of cute,
I meant for you to look cool.
Well, I like it.
Okay, I'm gonna go to security. Chompy.
If you'd like to leave the ship, let me know and I'll bring you over.
Yes, we would like to leave the ship, I think. I was figuring out how to get down.
I just
wasn't
didn't
sure.
make a tile to walk across like a plank. I'm just gonna drag you over.
Yeah. I just pet Nudge real quick. I'm like, I love you so much. You're so
Nudge-
cute.
Nudge snuggles you back, and when you leave the ship, they also try and jump out, and it takes like a couple of moments to go. No. You're probably not allowed here. Stay in the ship,
No.
please.
Stay. No, good.
And it
What a
they
menagerie
don't
we
understand
have
at
on
first.
this
They're just
ship.
like, why are you stopping me? I'm gonna come with you, until eventually they get it and they're like, okay, and they kind of slink back.
Oh shit, this map is huge.
For the record, I was.
Pet
Oh, sorry. Oh, for the record, I was also saying the same things to my dog right now because she was also inching forward.
She's like, why can't I be there?
No. It's me, I'm cute.
I'm cute.
Heads up, if you hear any loud snoring on my mic, it is my dog. She's right beside me.
Good to know.
Shit, this
Tell
map
us
is
about it.
huge.
It is huge. Wow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I only
Yes,
see
I
it play.
just scrolled up. I was like,
Oh,
really?
Jesus!
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Wow.
We're a black little dot. Well, in our manner, I'm gonna go the opposite way. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, you're welcome to. Go for it.
I'm kidding.
Party's bullet.
It leads to a
so
dead
early.
end.
Yeah, that's why I headed back. It's okay, I tried going that way too. All the while they're walking, the lad is looking around because holy shit, this place is floating in the air. This is very different from what I remember.
It is kind of crazy.
It makes me wonder how they did it.
I wait for
What?
them.
Goes through Duav's head as he's walking through these essentially like one plank, like one misstep. There are no guardrails, and you would fall off.
Oh wow.
I'm like a bird.
I only fly away.
Thank you for telling me this.
Admittedly, Duel is kind of like walking by the edge and kind of like looking over every so often to see how high they are because holy shit.
It's like a good 4 kilometers, if not more.
That's really high. Kind of crazy.
We're really crazy.
As you get over here, you notice that there are first off some Braydorian acolytes around. They seem to be like either out and about, talking to people, keeping to themselves. There are some Notion guards, the ones in the red garb, and there's also these people with the brown masks. There's more than just the one you kind of like see in the horizon. Feel free to roll me a history check for them.
All of us?
And this could be anyone. Yeah.
Wow.
History check? I want to get my bad rolls out. All right, we're slowly going up.
This is Calliope and Awa both know this.
These
You are. These are called Weavers of Fate. They're known for studying the fabric of the sky in both its day and night cycles. They have a, Calliope with your 23, you would know this part, that they have a headquarters here, actually, called the Woven Star. But that you both know that these Weavers of Fate are long renowned for their ability to capture insight from the stars, the sky, and the etheric weave that binds it all together. And the masks in particular are a mark of mastery. You also notice from this actually, everyone around is wearing masks. It's considered common here.
These nerds. Ugh. I put on my mask.
I guess, yeah, we should maybe...
Put them on as well.
Yeah. Like, you'll put on her mask.
Duel also puts on his mask.
I hope this doesn't interfere with our ID.
Well, you can just lift it up and show your face if you have to, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I guess.
Take it off, put it back on again.
It's always fine to put on your mask.
Take it off. Put it on.
You do notice that over to your left and in front of you are more docks. And to your right seems to be the customs immigration. Also, as a GM's note, these are just normal Armagian citizens. Like, they don't really have anything to them. You can try and talk to one if you want, but really nothing prepped from them. They're just there. They're just normal people.
DM,
So should ask.
during our trip here, can we have like talked to the daggers and you know, maybe gotten to know if someone is still married or not, you know?
I wouldn't want to put words in his mouth, but are you talking about truth?
No, I'm talking about Zinnia, you know? Yes, I'm talking about Truth.
I'm making sure. I don't know.
It's the only married one there.
Okay. Do you want what he would say or what others would chime in to say?
Probably what others would chime in to say. Looks at
They would
Butler.
go, yes, he's married. He's married. The crow, they're together, but like, and then Dare would bring up that, well, marriage works in a different manner in Zarunta. It's considered a partnership between two people with a certain plan and goal in mind. And it's when that plan or goal is so integral to your spirit that a marriage happens. And as long as you're loyal to the other person, you'll be able to make that goal happen. Yes, technically, Truth is married, and then Truth would probably speak up and go, "But I'm still on the market. I'm still on the market. I'm totally fine."
Yeah, just like you would say. Wow, it's like he's here.
It's like he's here.
Okay. Just making sure, because these Armagian NPCs are kind of hot.
Oh, you wanna see if he's like into them or something?
No, I want to know if I'm free to like, if that shot is not, like, if that target ain't available,
Oh my god.
we'll be shooting.
You wanna see if you can
Shoot another shot somewhere else. It's called the rebound. Woo!
Wow.
It's called the rebound. That's so funny.
I'm totally not masking anything.
follow.
Okay. Immigration. Oh, to the right? You're at. Okay, sorry. Puts hands up. This one
Was it
makes
to
an
the
L.
right?
Yeah, he did. Oh, is it that one? I thought we were there.
Wait, I thought he said down was immigration.
Yeah, I think so.
Down is
too.
immigrations. Forward and to your left are other docks and ports.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. But you know what? Sometimes there are cool NPCs over here. Alright, let's see who's here. What you got?
So that's just kind of following out. Like, just be careful with the edge. There's no railings.
Oh, it's okay. I'll fly like a bird. I'm like a bird.
Dude, looks at Calliope like, do you know fly? Do you know featherfall?
I don't.
No,
I know Featherfall. I know Featherfall. Remember with that whole water shenanigan?
Yeah, that's true.
You'll be fine.
I have bees, so I guess I could catch
I
bees.
have bees.
You know people travel by bees. They're one of the most stable. I think this was a dead end.
I mean, I've traveled by bees plenty. It's not that bad. It's a little slow, but
I'm an ox. I'm fine.
Hey.
You see one Armagian citizen. He's kind of got like his feet draped over the edge, and he's just looking down. And he goes, "Hey."
Oh, I'm gonna join him. 'Cause why not?
Okay, you join him as you dangle your feet off the edge. Let's do your first check. Let's do an acrobatics or athletics,
Oh,
your
no.
choice.
Oh no.
13. You're able to sit down, and you are not immediately overtaken with vertigo. You sit down, and they kind of just like keep staring down, kilometers below. The ground faint, almost covered by its white fog. That is only then you realize just the actual cloud cover that you rest on top of. As he goes, "I just like coming here to think sometimes. How about you?"
Well, first time.
First time?
Seemed cool. Yeah, I'd never been up this high. What you thinking about?
Stuff, things. Roll a charisma check. Straight charisma.
Where are you?
And I'm sorry.
So sorry.
13?
17?
17? Oh, sorry. 18, actually. They look at you as they say, they lift their head up from the clouds as they look at you and go, "Well, truth be told, I'm just, I'm kind of wondering if the Upper Vales are really the place for me. I've been trying to get onto the theaters of expression for a while, and it's like, nothing's ever working. And the rent is just so crazy here. Should I really even stay? Should I go? I don't know."
What are the theaters of expression? That looks really cool. That sounds cool.
The Theaters of Expression. I mean, it's. Oh man, you really are new here. They're what makes Armagh. The Upper Vale is all about. Well, Armagh, the Vendigan Empire. How much do you know about ideas? Do you know about IP?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So, like the biggest generator of IP, the best place to show it off and gain that is on the Theaters of Expression. There's 5 of them around Armagh, for a different art that's valued by the people. There's specifically the stage of dance, the stage of drama, the stage of performance, the stage of song, and the stage of the spoken word. Each one of those art forms is valued enough by the people that those considered a expert in their field or with something to share, an idea that fits in there, goes to show them off at one of those stages, and people flock from all over the city to see those performances, and it generates most of the money that all of the Vendigian Empire makes, to be honest.
Why don't you think you have a shot? There's so many opportunities. Which one would you do? What stage?
I've been well, everyone wants to get to the stage of song. That's like where the most happens, and like everyone's always into it. And I've been trying to audition for the last like 3 years, and nothing's really come of it. They always turn me away. They say my ideas have already been heard before. The songs are like not cool or not what the people are into, and they just never take me. So I'm always like, I heard there's some dive bars near, like, you know, and he points down. I know like the people aren't there, like the pay's not that great, but I heard that they don't have auditions, they just take anyone going up there. So I was wondering if I should dive down to the dive bar, maybe go to one of those stages instead, where at least someone will have me.
I mean, if that's what makes you happy, do you think you'd move down there too? I know rent is something to worry about as well. But would it be cheaper down there?
I mean, I don't know. I've never really been down there to begin with. I've only heard of the Lower Vale. And like the state, or like the fuels of depression, I don't really know what it's like to live down there. We're always told like the reason we're all up here anyways is because they fuel us to stay up here, and that I should be happy to just get what I can over here. And they kind of like trail off. They're unsure.
Well, are you happy right now?
I don't know. That's kind of what I'm here to think about. I think I'm still ruminating.
I see. And
Can we hear
it's
this
not possible.
conversation or not?
Absolutely. You guys are right next to this. You guys are just off to the side, just going, mm-hmm. Like, whenever the camera cuts back to Awa, like, you guys are just right, like, 3 feet behind them, just going, yeah, hey.
That's gonna chime in and be like, well, maybe trying out somewhere else could give you some experience, some other inspiration that you couldn't find here.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. A thing just quickly popped up. Can you say that bit one more time? I'm so sorry.
Well, maybe going somewhere else could give you the experience or help you find inspiration that you couldn't find here.
I suppose, yeah.
Your muse, per se.
Where would I go?
I know the array is big.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you would have so much more to perform about, or you know, so many more ideas by expanding your horizon than just trying to create the same ideas that everyone else here has. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but will those ideas be any good? Like, am I supposed to come back and share those ideas? I'm pretty sure everyone will just go like, we don't care.
Alice shrugs. I don't know. That's honestly a leap of faith, and it's up to you if you want to take it.
It's part of finding out the world is full of amazing stories. Like, do you know there's a mountain that was thought to be a goblin that turned into a mountain?
What?
That was, huh? What now?
Hold on, I have it in my notes somewhere.
This is so great to actually pull up. This is sick.
Where is it? Shit, man. Yes, somewhere in between, Braider and, the coast of Nor, there is a mountain that looks like a troll face. It's a troll, not a goblin, but...
Was it like natural? Did something like, is it a giant troll that died there? What happened? Like their face kind of like lights up at this new thing that they have never heard of.
Well, there's many of stories about it. No one is really sure if you know the troll actually became the mountain, or if he died there. But I think I remember its name. It was Soulcast, something like that. The name of the troll.
That's over in Nor, you said?
Yeah, on your way between Nor and Brador, one of the mountain ranges. You can't miss it. It's pretty distinct.
Huh. I mean, yeah, I'd be down to try. And they... Jeez. Sorry.
Salud.
Oh my goodness.
Salud.
Thank you. They are going to look at you, and they're gonna go, well, yeah, let's go see what's gonna happen. And they're gonna jump off.
What?
What?
Wait, leap of faith? Oh my god. Can I cast Featherfall on them? I cast Featherfall on them?
I did not mean literally.
As they fall down, you see that a pair of gliders comes out from beneath their arms, and they immediately start gliding downwards. Apparently, he was very serious when he meant dive bar before.
Oh my god.
Okay, he's gonna be okay.
What? Oh.
I'm just kind of watching him.
After that.
I was after the initial shock. I was kind of watching him to see kind of just how he maneuvers through the air. Just, yeah.
Okay, yeah, he seems to dive with someone who's at least done this on vacation a couple of times, if not fully secure in themselves.
Wow. I guess we inspired someone. I'm gonna just take a point of inspiration for that, and
No, you won't. That's fine, though. I'm just gonna take a point of inspiration. My god, the second you learned what a point of inspiration is, you've been insufferable.
You won't let me shove people in battle. What else am I supposed to do?
You can, you just have to roll for it.
You didn't let me before. You're like, no, that's not a thing. No,
Wait,
you play
what were you trying
Baldur's
to
Gate.
shove? What were you trying to shove?
It was like around Baldur's Gate time a year ago.
There is, you might have been trying to attack and shove, which is like that in Baldur's Gate. In regular D&D, shove is a thing. It's just, it's its own full action. And also it is a contested strength score and all of that.
Oh, we both know I'm gonna lose every time.
Well, hey, I'm trying to help you out.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest, I was not expecting him to just jump like that, but...
Yeah, if I had to choose the turn of events, that would not have been in the my.
Yeah, no way.
Wow, that's kind of cool how he just brought out the gliders.
That was really cool.
It was super cool. I mean, he gave me a heart attack right before you did that, but
Absolutely. But if we gave Duos some gliders, he'd look like a dragon.
Probably.
That's
Could help,
another way to pass on the
could
dragon
help
cult.
keep selling your idea of the dragon cult that you keep mentioning.
Okay, how much do you guys
Yeah.
know about this? Are
I
you
know
gonna take my idea?
I know you want to spread the word of the dragon cult, and I don't mind helping you out.
Okay. Cool, because it's really important for personal reasons, and it's like a childhood dream of mine to start a cult.
Go ahead and roll deception.
Right.
Please, no!
They all know.
I perceive against
They're
that.
judging.
What do they know?
They know it's not a
Just
childhood dream.
Oh, I'm gonna roll perception to see if I can see their judging.
For you two, you can roll deception
What
to
the fuck?
see if you're allowed to roll deception to see how well you hide it as a contested score against that perception.
Sure.
Sure.
If you want to hide it.
I just like rolling the shiny math rocks.
You can see it on both their faces when you say it's a childhood dream of mine, and both their eyebrows like raise in suspicion, going, since childhood.
All right. Listen, sometimes kids want friends, and they just don't know how to say it. Okay?
Well, you just said it. Congratulations, you figured it
Oh
out.
my god.
Dude's gonna stop and put his hand on our shoulder and be like, you just figured it out. Good job. I'm so proud of you.
I don't like this. Stupid.
Would you like to travel
vulnerabilities.
to any other docks, or would you like to go to immigrations?
We're going to immigration.
No, but in all honesty,
You guys went to the one dock where there isn't a ship and then called it. It's so fun.
Oh, you mean there's
I
more?
Yes, that's why I said more docks.
Oh, this is way too slow.
I like walking.
Okay.
Walk around.
Oh, did you go? Oh, okay, you
Well,
went
Yeah,
out.
we
you
went
might have
up
gone to
and
the
to
other
the
dock
right.
where there is no ship. You'll notice there's a dock, the ship when you get like here. You
Yet
notice,
another one.
Some crates.
What's in here?
They're locked. You want to break them open?
No, I feel like I'd get arrested.
Let's not
I
break
feel
them
like
more
I'd get
than-
arrested.
And I don't have the stats to charm someone.
But what if you have awards? You don't need stats. You can just be.
Awards like #1 charmer. I can probably get that on a stage. Why are there only awarded veterans? Why aren't there like awarded other things, you know?
Well, you can make
This is
up
something-
some awards along with your coat.
Makeup awards? That
Awards.
sounds great.
No, I'm pretty sure it could attract a lot of people. People like prizes. People like
That's
shiny
true.
things and titles and.
That's so true. I wonder if those
Trophies, some promises.
I wonder if those stages that the guy was talking about give you awards.
Maybe they do.
Maybe it makes you like
for you
prestige.
a grand ship comprised of multiple colorful fabrics that seems to be effortlessly floating in the air. It is gently roped into its dock, but there seems to be a couple of Armag citizens surrounding it, talking about it. But the owner of the ship doesn't seem to be around.
Well, what are the Armagians saying?
They're kind of just commenting on like, oh my god, this ship looks so like amazing. It looks so fabulous. Like the person that this must like be with must be amazing. Like they must have so many ideas. It's bursting forth with creativity. They're kind of just admiring it.
They must be the best.
Oh no.
Like,
No,
He's dead.
a little. He's dead.
Dude has no idea who the best is. That was me. That was Toto.
The ship is unattended though. Otherwise, if you guys would like to go on.
Yeah, but they're right there. I would like kind of joins them. He's and you know, as if they they're just appearing for the first time. Like, whoa, this ship is so cool.
You're right, isn't it? Like, look at it has plants on it. Like, imagine taking care of plants up in the sky. Like, that's so cool.
I mean, there are plants just up here. So in a way.
But this is the full dock. Like, that's supposed to travel around?
I know, the person must be really attentive if they're taking care of plants and flying.
And keeping their ships that immaculate.
The other Armagian pipes up and goes, or, I think whoever owns this probably has, like, an assistant, like, Quasit or something that, like, goes around and probably takes care of the ship for them. Like, if you look at it, there's, like, little claw marks on some of the wood, and it's like, I imagine it's probably, like, a little creature. I think it's a Quasit, actually, personally.
That'd be really
I know a little about Quasits, and those are Quasit marks.
Wow, I don't think I've ever heard of a Quasit.
Well, it's okay. They're a little uncommon. Oh my god. It was a mistake to eat popcorn, guys.
I'll pats their back. Pats them like look, you don't have to get too overexcited. It's okay.
Yeah, sorry. I'm so excited about Quasits.
Do you want to tell me more about them? Like maybe over dinner?
Ooh. Okay, charisma roll at advantage. Just straight up rizzing one.
Hold on. My thingy isn't popping up anymore.
Oh, there we go.
Your thingy?
Yeah, the like when it says advantage or disadvantage.
Oh, that's a great bit to point out. So we're playing on an updated Foundry system with 5e. So now if you roll once, if you hover over that 11, you'll see there's a down arrow and an up arrow. Oh. That lets you roll with or advantage or disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like if on there, like
my
for the 11, if I click
20.
the advantage one, like that would technically go for it and see how it's all on one line. In this case though, the 20 is absolutely your advantage. But they like after coughing up some of their popcorn that they were snacking on while watching the ship, they go, with you, and the other Armagian citizen takes a step back as they kind of like nod towards you. They're looking at their friend nodding towards you, going, "Come on, man, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up." And they go, I mean, I'd love to talk about Quasits, yeah.
Yeah, maybe like we can check out the stages at the same time or something.
The stages. You want to go to the stages. You want to see the stages, and you want me to also be there.
Can I perceive like? Is this hesitation because the stages are sacred or something, or is it hesitation because they have low self-esteem?
You would roll an insight check for this.
Okay.
An insight of 8 would let you know that they're probably just anxious about themselves, but the stages, from what you've gathered, kind of seem to be a hot spot, so maybe it's like, oh, if you go to the stages, it's like, it's a date kind of thing, as opposed to like maybe a more casual date.
I see. And I would like look to the side and like kind of twirls a curl in their finger. It's like, if you don't want to, it's okay. I totally get it.
No. I'd love to go. I'd actually like love to go. What kind of stage do you want to go to?
The stage of performance sounds cool.
You sly dog. Yeah. We could go to the stage of performance. There's supposed to be a show going on later tonight, or actually, oh no, I think there's something going on. day? Sorry, I was kind of thinking today. Is tomorrow better for you? Like, when do you want to go?
I would like checks in with Duoth and Calliope. Like, are we doing something tonight? Do you think it'd be better to go?
I think there's a lot of stuff happening in a couple days, so if you want to do something, it'll be tonight.
Yeah, let's go tonight. Yeah. Tonight sounds good.
Okay, tonight. Let's stage of live performance tonight. I'll be there. You'll also be there. I'll
we'll
get dressed
talk
up
about
for it.
Quasites. Yeah, we'll talk about Quasites.
You could tell that the thought of Quasites had fully left their mind, and it being brought up kind of reminded them. Oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we can talk about Quasites. It'll be really cool. I'll teach you everything I know about Quasites. So have you been around the stages before?
No. I'm gonna go check them out.
There technically is like a dress code policy, but only for the stages of song and drama actually. So actually, yeah, there's nothing really meant for the stage of performance, so we'll be fine. But I'll be the guy. Just a second. What the fuck is this random Armagian gonna dress up?
You know what? I think he has the afternoon to figure that out. Maybe he should just wear. I would like.
But how will you know? Because he's currently wearing a mask.
Dude, I put my hands on his shoulder. I'm like, just wear a very pink rose or a pink flower, and I'll know it's
a very pink flower. Okay. You look for me in the crowd. I'll have the very pink flower.
Cool.
And I'll look for you. And they kind of like give you the finger guns awkwardly, and they go like, I'm gonna go now.
Okay. Oh, by the way, do you guys have any tips or advice with immigration?
The kind of stun-locked this one is. The other one's gonna come up and go, have your paperwork. It's kind of that simple. They'll sometimes give you a hard time as you're immigrating, but like as long as you answer their questions and you're not like, I don't know, smuggling in a ton of weapons or something, you're fine.
No. Okay, great. We should just get by then with no problem.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, anytime. And they're both going to kind of like rush off, as you can hear one of them going, dude, did you see that? They were totally into you. And the other's going, I was just talking about Quasites. I didn't,
That is so funny.
The pierced hearts do it again. They roll into a town, and even before immigrating, they get a date. And think, if you didn't immigrate, or if you didn't check out the different ships, you would have never seen
the Quasit.
The Quasit?
The Quasit.
The Quasit over some Quasit? Oh, I should have said that. That sounds good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go this way.
Also, as an above table thing, Luna, do you remember Quasites and Snickers' experience with them?
Oh my god! Those the little thing? Oh, wait.
They are not little.
Wait, yes!
That's your hint.
The gargoyles!
Yeah, that's your hint that he doesn't know what he's talking about.
I just googled up Quasit, and I'm like, oh, these things are little cuties.
So yes, that is the official Quasit term. Those are cute little demon tiefling things. The Quasites in this world, fully different.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you are in for a surprise tonight, I suppose.
Well, I mean, or disappointment.
Why do you say after that? You do notice as you're walking by that there seem to be some Braydorian acolytes standing nearby, looking around. They have definitely noticed you.
I mean, it's hard not to. No.
I mean, yeah.
Colorful bunch.
You guys are tall. Glasses of water. Hey.
Oh, thank you.
Can we move our next session for the Friday, the 14th?
We have some special on-theme sessions for that day.
Oh boy.
You come over and you see that there are 2 desks on either side, and there are also 2 turnstiles with people waiting in line going through after like someone is checking their validation and everything.
Okay.
There also seem to be a couple of Notion guards posted on the sides of the room.
Okay. Do we need to go as a group? Are you guys okay? I'm just gonna go get my translator.
Oh, a translator?
Well, no, usually they assign me one, because
Oh.
I speak in such a high tongue that they need to translate it to common.
Great.
Lie.
Deception roll if you want.
Insight check.
Inside. Funny.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
You believe it.
You're like, wow, I guess you do speak so highly. Okay.
Yeah, it's from my prestige education.
Another mystery to Awa.
You think back to
Hi.
way when you first met Awa. This is actually a thing that I kind of wanted to do, because remember how at least Calliope and Awa met.
Yeah.
How did you riz up Calliope? Did you use some of that
Wow.
high Teuton language?
Hey Nami,
Uh-huh.
what kind of state of mind was Calliope in? As you know.
I mean,
When they had the orgy.
the
Yeah.
orgy,
Before the orgy.
probably drunk.
Drugged?
Drunk.
Probably drunk.
Oh,
Oh,
drunk.
okay.
I was gonna go, whoa.
Yeah, I was also like, do
We're
I
not
have
doing
to do much in
non-con.
this? Yeah.
No.
Drunk. Okay. I mean, no, but like, was the world new? Was it bright? Was it shiny? Was like everything fun?
Oh, everything was much more bright, shiny, and new. She was fresh on her, like, world exploration outside of Kuda class, and was just ready for anything and everything.
Okay, then just that angle. I think Awa would have worked. Yeah, I think Awa would have worked that angle. Like, wow, you're from Kuniklet. Like, tell me more. And then eventually
know.
made their way into.
Eventually made their
Also,
way to the bedroom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, if I may remind you, Asius was there. So
Yeah.
He was.
He flirted with anything that moved.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much.
He probably saw both of them on their way to the bedroom and went, hey, room for another? And they just went, oh, yeah.
You know, I like to think that they were talking at a bar, and you know, Awa was making it seem like they were very interested in what Calliope had to say, and in who Calliope was. Not really. It was just a tactic. I'm sorry. And then Asius
You were
would have
being
come
played?
in. Yeah, and then Asius would have come in and like put his hand, like his arms over their shoulders, like, you know, the chemistry between you two is good, like room for one more. That's kind of what I imagine.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And then Awa would have looked at Calliope like, do you wanna? And it would have been up to you really, to, like, if you wanted to or not. Obviously.
Was that Awa's first time realizing that, like, they can kind of use flirting as a tactic for stuff?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Just wanted to double check on that. Coming back from that, with your high Teuton language, you come back in line and you notice that one of these acolytes has just finished up their paperwork and comes off to get in line.
Okay,
They
great.
look at Calliope.
Hi. I'm not sure where to go. Could you point me in the right direction?
They point right at the desk that I was at, without
thank
another
you.
word.
Have a good day.
Meanwhile,
Hi.
the clerk sees you all. Yeah, if you want to start.
Yeah. Yeah, hi, like, I'm here to do my paperwork. I'd like a translator.
Okay, just a second. They pull out like a piece of paper that they're like obviously reading from, and they go, due to the Rights Act accordance of 3874, you are entitled to a translator at any time for your spoken language of home. Please raise your hand, claw, or paw when you hear the language of your choice that you would like a translator for. Draconic, Celestial, Abyssal. Okay, we're really going through this. Elvish, Leonin.
Raise hand.
Okay, thank God we didn't have to go through the whole list. Okay, a Leonin translator will be given to you shortly. Please wait here. And they hold up their hand like this page just told them to like, please raise hand, it's a universal language. Please wait here for your translator. They point to themselves, will be back. And they head off. And then
Awa whispers to themselves, that guy should be an actor.
They come back with, we're just gonna put them there for this, another Armagian who comes in speaking Leonin, and like kind of you can tell that they speak fluent Leonin but broken Common. When they go, hello, how's it going? I was told that I'm supposed to translate for you today. How is my dialect okay?
Awa and Leonin responds, yeah, it's perfect. I can understand you. Am I clear as well?
Yes. Perfect.
Okay, great.
And meanwhile, as you guys have been exchanging pleasantries, this Armag citizen has kind of just been like 50-yard stare. Just going like, Okay, I'm gonna read them their stuff now, and the person looks at them and goes, yeah. Okay. You are being given 3 forms to fill out. And then they pause. The other person goes, in Leonin, you're being given 3 forms to fill out.
Okay, could you help me fill those out? My penmanship
just a second.
terrible.
You need to say when he points at you next, you need to say I understand in Common, okay?
Okay.
They point to them and they go, I repeated what you said. They go, okay. Please raise your paw and look at me and say I understand.
I understand.
Okay. And they go, okay, cool. Now, these 3 forms are integral for getting your entrance into Armag. If none of these are filled, actually, can you repeat just the first part to them? And the other person goes, okay. You're being given 3 forms to fill out. You need to say, I understand.
I understand.
Okay. These forms are integral for you to gain access to the inner streets of Armag. Say that to them. Say that. Okay. He's saying that basically, like, this is important. Just say I understand.
I understand.
Okay. I've repeated what you said. The guy's like, okay, cool. Next, we need to make sure that each of these forms, you know what they're for. Say it. Remember, whenever I pause, you're supposed to say it. Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. We're gonna go over what each of those forms is for. Just say I understand.
In Leonin, Awa says, does he always treat you like this?
He's kind of just like trying to like churn through people. He has a quota he has to meet every day. And the other Armag speaks up and goes, it doesn't take that long to say it. Please just tell them to say I understand. I'm not allowed to continue until you do it. Okay, thank you.
I understand.
And the other one kind of like looks at you sheepishly and shrugs.
Yeah.
Form number 1 is declarations of imported goods. Everything in your inventory must be accounted for and legal to process. They say the first form is just about what you're bringing in. Make sure there's nothing illegal. Like you can't be bringing any weapons. You can't be bringing in any potions above 32 ounces. That kind of stuff.
I'm sorry for the interruption, but are there any, like, you know when you actually go through immigration, there's like the loose little forms that you can just grab and fill? Or like...
There are those, yeah. I'm thinking more of the other immigrations where, like, I have actually had someone do this to me before, so I'm kind of just going with this one. But yeah, sure, there's loose little forms you can fill out.
Okay, because Duat's gonna do that. She's just
okay.
Let our have
their
do
fun.
Whatever they're doing, have their fun.
Yeah.
Fucking on it and
you fill out any of the forms you want.
Hilarious.
As you hear Awa, you'll also know, like, by reading them, what each one is for. Form 1 is for declarations of imported goods. Form 2, the guy reads out, is for any notice of wanted crimes. The Vendegian Empire is impartial to other countries, but we have to know if you have warrants or bounties or any assailants after you for the safety of other Armagian citizens. Please state which countries, entities, or factions might be after you. And the other Leonin goes, can you just write down on the second form if anyone's like trying to kill you or something and where they're from?
Oh, I bet he's not talking about our exes, right?
yeah, you're right. Although, man, if that was happening, I'd have a list a mile long. The other guy speaks up going, can you please tell them to just say, I understand?
I understand.
Okay, thank you. The third and final...
Reading the forms again to, like, you know, no one's trying to kill you, you have no bounties on your head. Duat just looks like Calliope, like, do you think I have a bounty on my head?
It's been thousands of years. I'm sure it's been lots.
It's been thousands of years.
The price has only gone up, baby.
Interest is a hell of a bitch.
I'm sure it's been lost in the history books since whenever.
The third and final form that you will fill out dictates what your purpose in Armagh is for. We understand that Armagh is a capital of other ideas and a mecca of those melting pots. Misread it. We understand that Armagh, the other one speaks up in, like, their broken common going, we understand, you can just finish it out. We'll pretend that you said it correctly. Okay, it just, I could get, okay.
I blinked at him with a smile, and I'm like, I understand.
What? But they didn't say anything to you. Are you saying that they don't need a translator? And the other one looks at you as they go, I'm just gonna say things to you. Just say, no speak a common.
No speak a common.
I love how you put on the accent for that. He looks at you with kind of like an eye, going, okay. These 3 forms are now being handed to you. Please fill them out truthfully and hand them in to the best of your ability. Your translator will remain here for any questions. The other translator goes, he's gonna hand you the papers now. This is your final time to say, I understand. If you need any help, I'm here.
Yes, can you help me write in stuff?
Are you saying this in Leonin?
Yes, so it whispers to, like, so Calliope can't hear, like, I can't write well.
Oh, yeah, no worries. I'll just, here. And they're, wait, where's the, yeah, they come over here to the door, and you're gonna see them kind of, like, shuffle around, go over the little, like, tightrope here, and then push themselves through the current queue as they go, here, I'll help you out.
Yay! Thank you.
So, now that we've done that, let's start with Duoth first. We'll start at the top and make our way down. Duoth, Form 1. What do you fill in? What is your... Form 1 is about your inventory. Are you bringing in anything that could be considered illegal? For instance, and it's going to state on there, weapons.
I do have weapons, yeah. He will declare the weapons.
What weapons do you declare? All of them? Like, I guess it's better to say, like, is there anything you want to hide?
It's not like I can hide 2 giant shields, so I'm just... I would just think it's better to not try to hide 2 very obvious things.
Yeah, but you have 2 other things.
The trident doesn't matter.
Are you not going to declare it?
No, I'm gonna declare everything.
The Hand of the King and the Trident? Are you going to not declare those?
No, he's gonna declare those.
Okay. Next to a part on Form 1, it says government officials from visiting countries are exempt to the weapons policy if you can put any proof of your alliance.
I mean, he still has a badge, so...
Okay.
If he would like to keep his stuff, that'd be neat.
That would be neat. Okay, cool. Form number 2 is, are there any entities currently trying to kill you? Factions or people?
Not that he knows.
Not that he knows. So you're gonna type in, or you're gonna type in, are you gonna fill in NA?
Just gonna feel like no. Because he doesn't know if they're trying to kill him, in all honesty. He doesn't know if there's a bounty on his head. Someone probably already knows he broke out of Gontaran.
But it's important what you declare. Will you declare NA, or will you declare something else?
He will not declare that he's a wanted man, and hopefully he will not come and bite him in the ass.
Okay. Form number 3, declaration of intent. It just asks what you're doing here in Armagh.
The paladins are here for a job, right? That would be a job.
The paladins are technically here for extra protection for the Festival of the Veils, or for extra protection for the general alliance between the Brador and Vendegian Empire.
I don't think he has heard about the Festival of the Veils yet, but he did. He probably heard about, like, we're here for. He knows what they're here for. So he will probably,
write an invasion.
Protection paladin. No, he's not writing an invasion.
Write in coup.
Coup, no. He's not gonna write that down. He's like,
Rebellion.
Paladin business, extra protection.
Paladin business, extra protection. Okay. You kind of like shuffle your 3 forms together, and you can go ahead and take your place in line.
I was
for the
not
queue.
expecting to go through immigration today.
I thought someone was gonna try and forge their papers, to be honest. So, like, I was also kind of funny.
I can't believe the daggers missed this. Love this.
Peak roleplay.
They did an entire side dungeon where the end of it was like, "Hey, here's a piece of paper that'll just get you in," and I was like, "Okay, well, I guess they're not doing this."
Okay. They're missing out.
Calliope, your turn.
Yes.
Form 1. Declaration of goods. What are you bringing into Armagh? What are you declaring?
I think I'll just declare what's in my inventory. You said officials from other places could still bring weapons, right?
Yes, with due proof of their alliance.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Would she have anything that, because now I could be reading it wrong, but you've been painting that Calliope's family is kind of higher up in the ranks of the tribes. Would that have any sway?
They are definitely higher up in the tribes. You are correct on that. Whether that is... well, okay, here's the thing, is remember the tribe's whole thing was they didn't really have a centralized government. They just took care of the forest. And it was those coming in and founding civilizations that kind of set up those bureaucracies that you were not aligned with.
Yeah. Okay. So if I declare weapons, are they going to be seized? Or...
Most likely, yes.
Okay.
I don't want my weapons seized.
And any potions above 32 ounces.
Good thing I do have a potion.
You do. You have 3 potions of healing. However, a potion of healing, this is the bit because I was going to see if anyone asked me. A potion of healing is only 16 ounces. A supreme potion of healing is 32 ounces.
I don't think we have anything that.
Yeah,
Cool.
I don't have anything like that.
What about a potion of minor invisibility?
Minor invisibility, 16.
Okay.
What about potion of clairvoyance?
Does it say minor, or does it just say potion of clairvoyance?
It's just
potion.
32.
Oh man, what if I sip a little?
You're gonna be, you're gonna be like that person at the TSA, going, "What if I drink the water now?"
That is exactly me.
We've done that. I've done that.
I'm a joy.
I've done that.
How did they respond to you when you say that?
Well, they just go on to the next person. Yeah, while I like down my water.
Yeah, they probably see this often enough, and they just okay, you do you. Next one.
You do you. I would say, Calliope, another point to bring up is this blue bill. It is a wild mushroom, as well as the fly agaric.
Okay.
If depends on how you, that one I will not tell you. That one just is purely the thought comes across your mind of, oh, this is foreign food. I don't know how they are about that.
Right.
You have to declare your shrooms too.
I have to declare my shrooms.
Not always. I have taken oranges from different countries across borders because I didn't know you had to declare it, and no one ever asked me anything about them, even though they saw them through the x-rays. Just saying.
I love how we've like genuinely brought in our own personal like knowledge of traveling to this. It's just such a different experience than the other campaign. It's so funny.
Just saying, like, I had 16 oranges in my backpack and no one said anything.
Fair enough.
I was also testing to see how many oranges I could take until someone did.
Have you found the limit?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Calliope, do you declare your mushrooms?
I will declare my mushrooms, but can I backtrack and say I left my weapons on the ship?
You cannot backtrack, but you can go back and put them. I will actively, like, you don't have to actually go back, but like roleplay wise, you do go back and put them there.
Yeah, I will say she goes back and puts them.
Okay.
Is there like a list that would like deter, like say what stuff would not be allowed, like food wise?
No, that's the funny bit. It does not.
Okay.
Just like other government forms, it gives like one bad example and then nothing else.
Dude, I just had a thought. Me, Toto, I just had a thought. So you know how Duad has a shield that can just slurp things into it?
Oh my god.
Hey Duad, can I use your shield to store it?
Can I also use your shield to store my weapons?
Mind you, whatever goes into it goes into like a torturous demiplane. I don't fucking know what that would be.
It is a torturous demiplane.
I don't know what that would be for a weapon, but
Can weapons be tortured?
I don't know.
Well,
Calliope
I
pulls
think
out her bow later and it's screaming.
I think the other bit is to think, how are you gonna bring it back out? You have to go into the torturous demi-plane.
Right. Oh god.
That was just a thought I had. Me.
What if you attach it to rope?
Me,
and then you
Toto.
Yes. Well, doesn't think about this shit. He's just like, oh, well, I have my forms. I'm just running a line peacefully.
You tie to a rope so there's a rope coming out of your shield.
Yeah.
A little rat tail.
There's nothing illegal about that. It's just bad fashion.
Yank Calliope out once it's ready.
If you don't want to fill out these forms, you could all just jump in there and let Toto walk through.
You're right.
That's also a thing.
With a rope.
No, if you just open the shield and plop you guys out. But whatever happens to you in there is not my problem.
Oh my god.
I don't need pain and suffering today. I'm just gonna go put my weapons and stuff on the ship.
Zurg promised no combat.
Exactly.
I will not make a combat roll today.
Yeah, if this happens combat-wise, it's on you. There's no combat on my end, but if you jump inside the torture plane, I can't save you.
Yeah,
No. I will not.
I will not be stupid today, at least on this point.
I was just putting that on the table because I am the person that brings snacks from outside into the movie theater. And hides them everywhere. That's me.
I respect that, yeah.
So
That's respectful.
Crinkle, coming in.
Now with confiscation, is there a fine if things get confiscated that have been declared? Or do they just get yoinked?
It kind of depends. If you do not declare it and they find it, there is a fee. If you declare it and you willingly give it up, it will be stored here for you to gather on exit.
Okay.
And no fee.
Okay. I think in that case, I will leave my weapons on the ship, but I'll take the mushrooms and declare them just to see what happens.
Okay. To make sure, you are not putting your weapons in the torture demi-plane.
I am not putting them in the torture demi-plane. They're going on the ship.
Okay, I just needed a clear declaration for the paperwork. Okay, cool.
They are going on the ship. Yep. They're not in the demi-plane.
We'll they're in your inventory, but just assume that they are not there. Your fungi have been declared. We now come to Form 2. Are there any entities, factions, or countries wishing for your downfall, death, or demise?
oh my god, I think there is.
Calliope stairs.
Are we all just wanted people? I think
No.
Wanted people.
I think I was
No.
fine.
Yeah, I'm the person who's fine. Maybe by individuals, no, but by factions, absolutely clear.
Sorry, it does also ask for bounties.
I mean, like personal grudges, not like official
okay.
bounties.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Unofficial,
maybe
you're
some
fine.
people. Yeah, like maybe some people that Awa played don't appreciate being played or flirted with for use.
For gains, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Calliope, is there anyone that you would like to write down for your Form 2?
There's probably a fair handful of people I should write down. Fuck.
Oh no, the ones that could blow up and say are fucking dead.
Yeah.
Well, specifically the demolitions expert is dead.
Yeah, but we don't know if he
Everybody
has
else is
more.
alive.
Yeah. Well, alive-ish.
I mean, I would just say to your knowledge, no. Nothing. Because
You
you're
can
not
always
sure.
write in N/A.
You guys are
See, Mark-
way too truthful about this.
Yeah. They're like, well, okay. You trauma dump on the immigrations officer.
You see, my mother.
I Calliope won, though, is the problem.
And then Awa just slips by while she's trauma dumping.
Well, I'm gonna just go through.
Just distraction.
Hey, I have no trauma to dump. Can I go?
Here's my papers. Am I free? Thanks.
She will write NA.
Okay. Form 3. Declaration of intent. Why are you here in Armagh?
Visiting, tourism, to enjoy the sights.
The Veils party, the Festival of the Veils.
We have not. I don't think.
Or no, it hasn't been.
Did the guy mention it? I don't think so.
I don't think so. He
just mentioned the stages.
Yeah.
He did not.
Right.
However, the thought still comes into Calliope's head. Remember, you're allowed to metagame. If you know a thing, there will just be consequences.
Consequences.
Consequence is my favorite.
You know them well. Just fill your form, dude. Tourism.
Yeah, fill out your form.
I love
It's so easy.
Toto is so done with this section. Toto's like, come on, man, I'm a giant dragon. Yeah, I'm not meant to be filling out paperwork. Just write tourism and leave.
I knew he was a dragon.
I don't like immigration, dude. I hate it. I hate the long lines.
And isn't it so funny that this whole section is just that?
I'm gonna get in line and fill out my form with my translator while Calliope is mulling over everything, apparently.
Okay. Well, while she's mulling over that, we'll deal with you really quick.
so-
Form 1, you're being helped by your translator.
Snacks.
You say doorknob and snacks?
Doorknob, snacks, rocks.
You do not declare your weapon, then. You're not declaring your gun? You're not declaring your sword?
I don't have a sword.
Oh, you're right. That's an infusion. My bad. Are you not declaring your gun?
I don't want to.
You do not declare your gun. Understood. You are not declaring. Oh, you said you did declare the potion, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna declare the potions.
Okay. And you do. So you declared the potions. You declared the doorknob. You do not declare the cube of holding.
I'll declare that. That doesn't seem like they'll take it away.
Okay.
Cube. Oh my god, fidget toy.
Fidget toy. Okay. So the only thing that we're gonna have to worry about is you not declaring your gun because you are trying to sneak it in.
I'm gonna put spell scroll on there too, and then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The translator kind of like looks at you and goes like, okay, that's pretty much everything all filled out for you. Form 2, are there anyone trying to kill you?
No.
Okay, cool. NA. Form 3, declaration of intent. I mean, everyone here is just here for the Festival of the Veils. I'm just gonna write Festival of Veils for you, unless like, are you here for something else?
No, that sounds like fun.
Are you not here for the Festival of the Veils?
I was here for tourism, but that's part of it, right?
Yeah, sure. And then they're just gonna like quickly write in Festival of Veils, hand you the paper, and go, all right, have a good one.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. As soon as he walks away, I put my gun in the cube of holding. Oh, haha, I did it.
You did it.
Wait, I gotta read this again, and you keep hiding behind Duob.
There's a guy on me. Get him
There
off.
is, and if you go back the other way, there's a person underneath you.
What? Buddy. Wow.
You're hiding under. Oh my god.
Oh, you mean me? Me?
So
I can't believe you're hiding fugitive.
I'm going to point out here, the cube of holding is specifically for valuable treasures.
It is my treasure.
It is not a treasure.
It is a treasure.
It
It's
holds
emotionally
money.
treasured.
It holds money.
It's emotionally treasured.
Uh-huh. That doesn't count for the cube of holding.
Okay, well, I'm putting my cup of bullets in there.
Yeah, sure, you can try. You put some bullets in the cube of holding, but your revolver cannot go in.
Can I roll it in a spell scroll?
If that's how you want to hide it, yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna ask Dua. Dua, can you pass this through immigration for me?
Sure, let me just write that down.
Oh.
My 4.
You open your towering shield. The mouth.
No. Just put it under your armor.
Yeah, can I just... No, because I can carry weapons.
Is it in your list of declared weapons? Oh,
well,
that's what you're saying write it down for.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were writing down like above board to go remember to give this back or something. Okay.
I was gonna whisper, please, it's really important to me.
Okay, thank you, Calliope.
You're welcome.
Okay, you have all filled out your forms, thank God. You can now go through the line. There is an empty queue right here. Please go to the empty queue.
I go to the empty queue.
Okay.
I hate fucking immigration.
This one, we're gonna have person number 1 come over here. And they're gonna go, okay, papers please. You hand over your papers. They go form 1. Okay, you are, form 1 is, okay, you have weapons, but it says here that you belong to the Paladins of Brador. Looks up. Yeah, kind of checks out. I'm not sure about that whole badge thing. Is that like a regiment or something?
Yeah, it's first 10 Paladins badge.
First 10? Wait, that would mean you're like ancient or something.
Yes.
Did you like rummage this off of like a dead warrior?
No.
Is this like something they passed down in Brador?
I'm quite old.
Give me a intimidation check. As this giant, like how tall is Dual again? 16 feet? 16 foot
11
tall.
feet. 11 feet tall.
11 feet.
No,
It makes my
16,
characters
yeah.
bigger. I love it, but he's not that big.
Okay, this 11-foot tall dragonborn towering over this person going, I'm older than anything you've ever imagined. Give me an intimidation roll.
I'm rolling.
You know what? They've seen weirder. They look at you and go, okay, well, sure. I know
I
enough
get advantage
to not
because
pass.
I'm fucking ancient.
Sure, yeah, give me advantage.
Maybe this one will not be Dookie. No, it's Dookie. I'm rolling Dookie today.
It's okay. They've seen weirder. They're here in Armagh. They go, okay, yeah, sure. Well, form number 2, yeah, I guess, like, you can, well, sorry, form number 1 I'm supposed to go through. Please lift your arms and hands. And then they pat you down. And they're like, okay, all the weapons that I found are weapons declared here. You're fine. Wow, didn't know paladins use guns. Okay. Form number 2. Anyone trying to kill you? N/A. Yeah, I mean, you're a government employee, sure, whatever. And Form 3, Declaration of Intent. They're sending reinforcements for the Protectorate? Is this because, like, the whole Festival of the Veils is tomorrow? Are you part of, like... I thought Rallo's personal protectorates would be, like, coming with him on his personal balloon.
You're here ahead. You're here. No, you're here ahead.
Ahead?
You're a what now?
I was just on a separate mission. That's why I'm not with them.
Understood. Well, enjoy your time in Armagh.
I'm just going... Is Duet tall enough to just step over these things?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna step over those things.
All right, next in line.
Oh, that's me.
Oh.
Hello.
If requested, papers, please.
Okay.
Translator?
Papel, here you go.
they just sigh, take the papers, and they go, okay, I'm supposed to just read this out. Form 1, you are declaring a potion of clairvoyance. Please surrender the potion of clairvoyance as it is over 32 ounces.
Oh.
And then they're gonna like point at your belt and go, blue one.
Oh, okay. And I take a sip of it.
Yeah, sure, fuck it, okay. Please, drink the whole thing. I can't let the container come through. And then they go, I mean, container, empty.
And... Okay?
and they make like they mime a glugging noise as they go, all, drink all.
I copy them. Gook. Okay.
Is a translator required?
I drink it.
God, why do I work here?
Duad is watching all of this, chuckling to himself.
I want Leonin to. Whoa!
Oh, it's good.
That's sick. Okay. You now have access. You gain the effect of the clairvoyance spell, I guess. You have an invisible sensor within range in a location familiar to you, a place you've visited or seen before, or in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you. The sensor remains in place for the duration and can't be attacked or otherwise interacted with. Where would you like this sensor to be?
Oh, you're gonna hate me.
Yeah?
Oh, there are 3 locations I'm thinking of, and each one.
Each one. Which one would you like? You also choose seeing or hearing.
Okay, hold on. Let me hey team.
Yes.
Should I go for something that would be useful to us or something that'd be like good for character?
There's a possible part of me. What are the options?
The one who watches, the Goron, the father Goron, or
Within range.
What's a range?
The range is 1 mile.
Oh well, I don't like this. Fuck.
Honestly, I like the one who watches. I love him. Shout out
I
to
know.
I'm glad you spoke these options because I'm like, that's literally a different dimension. You cannot put a sensor there.
Shout out to the one who watches. Maybe I'll see you one day when my characters are not dying.
What's the point of clairvoyance if I can't see anywhere I
You
want?
could put it on the ship.
That's what I was thinking.
You can, yeah.
Because that is
you can
close
interact
enough.
with-
I'll do the ship.
yeah.
Would you like seeing or hearing?
Seeing.
Okay. At any time for the next 10 minutes, you can see on the ship.
Okay.
It's 1
Cool.
minutes. I thought it lasted long.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I click on clairvoyance and it goes casting. Oh, sorry, casting time is 10 minutes. Oh, range 1 mile. Wait. What is duration?
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Concentration up to 10 minutes. Okay. Form 2. Is there anyone trying to kill you? And they look at it and go, okay, it doesn't matter, whatever. And they literally they toss it into the air. It flutters down. Form 3. Fuck, what was Form 3 again? Intent. What did you write down for yours, Awa?
The guy wrote down the Festival of the Veil.
Okay, he goes, oh, you're here for the festival. Yeah, you and fucking everybody. Hey, congratulations, you made it just in time before it happens literally tomorrow. And you start getting ready for pregame. Come on in.
I mimic him. Congratulations!
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 Please hand me your
say
paperwork.
Leonin, here you go.
You say it in Leonin? He sighs. He goes, A translator is available upon request. Please raise your claw, paw, or hand if you would like a translator.
I shake my head and in comment I say, no, I'm just messing with you. I'm sorry.
He you can't see behind the mask, but it stops talking for a good 2 seconds.
The poor guy.
Form 1. They look at it and they go, okay, declared good. You've declared no weapons. Raise your arms and legs and any other appendages that I need to check.
Sure, and I raise up my...
They go through and they check and they're like, okay, no weapons, fine. I see that you have declared this bluebill and fly agaric. Where are these mushrooms from?
From Twin Flesses.
Okay, we allow mushrooms from Canacleth. You're fine. Let's see. Anything else on here? He's gonna he's checking it around in your inventory. When finally he realizes that he sees some scrolls, minor invisibility and healing, and he goes, "You need to be able to declare your scrolls. Here, take the form back. Write down that you're declaring scrolls."
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I thought I had.
All right, back of the line. You look around. There's no one there.
I walk over this way.
All right,
the form
next.
again, and then come back.
All right, you go ahead and give me your form.
I give back the form.
He takes it. He goes, "Form number 1. You've declared these. Okay, raise your." And then he looks at you and goes, "I don't want to do this anymore." He lifts it off, goes, "Form number 2, no one killing you? Cool. Form number 3, okay. It says you're here for tourism. What kind of tourism? What are you expecting to see?"
Well, the Festival of Veils.
Okay, you and everybody else.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to Armagh.
Thank you.
Does not want to make small talk.
Dude, as Alma comes over, there's like, so that you had fun.
Oh, wait, what? Sorry.
So that you had fun.
Yeah. I love messing with them. You know, you ask them for one translator and they think you're an idiot afterwards. Raise your hand and say, "I understand." Like, okay.
You go throughout the whole crowd of people. When
Are
you
these
approach,
stairs?
Yeah, there are stairs leading outside.
Okay.
Before you leave, I would say that you take a look around and you notice that of all the people surrounding by, there seem to be more of those Weavers of Fate, general Armagh citizens, but also a disturbingly high number of those Braedorian acolytes that seem to be just waiting about. Depends on what you want to do with that information, but that is information that you are being given nonetheless. When that happens, though, you come out, and just a second here. You finally are able to go over outside of the port into Armagh's markets. I have still not finished the map, hopefully finishing that for everyone's session 2. But I can say that there's like a map that you see there, and I'm happy to describe it to you. But the main town or city of Armagh is divided into multiple islands. There is an island for each stage. There's the general island that connects them all for the general market and housing. And there's one island off to the north that is specifically for the capital. Over to the western end, you see that there is multiple docking ports where you guys currently are. And over to the east are the city limits with the exterior tidal river, a etheric river that runs throughout all of Armagh's islands, and the Woven Stars.
Wow,
This is crazy.
that sounds crazy. As they step outside, when there's like, no more immigration guards or port guards on us, the rat's gonna hand Awa's gone back to them.
Thank you.
Where would you
Alright.
guys like to, or would you like to investigate the map any further?
Do we have IP?
I have 2 IP.
I don't remember if I have any IP.
Good check on
Double check. It would be in the copper spot.
Okay.
I have 2. I can probably get a copy.
I have nothing.
I hope I can get a copy.
I have
I don't like.
6.
Oh, you're rich.
Yeah.
I'm rich. We're rich. We're rich.
Oh my god. I'm poor. Alright. What's like the most common market where the most common people of the Upper Vale are?
you see that on the map are 3 different markets. There is Market Street, there is Magister's Market, and there is the Open Air Market. You see that the Open Air Market surrounds one of the stages, but Magister's Market is off to the southeast, and off to the southwest is Market Street.
We're gonna go Market Street then. Do you guys want to split up and like meet up in an hour?
I wouldn't know where to go.
Well, that's the joy of exploring.
I guess you're right, but I don't know.
We could-
Last time I split up from the party, I got kidnapped, so I wouldn't mind sticking together if that's okay.
I should put clairvoyance on you. It's very true. I mean, all right. Well, do you want to go anywhere?
I don't have any place in mind, really.
I know, but I figure we could just get intel from around
That's true.
and see. It's like you notice all the Braidorians up there. I wonder if the people of Armagh are aware, or if they're distracted by this festival.
They're probably using the festival as a distraction, cover
Yeah.
up for whatever business they're actually here for.
So we can see if there's other bigwigs or anything that are coming here for the festival as well.
That sounds like a good idea. I mean, we know the Baylors are going to be here, so that's the biggest
True.
wigs, I guess.
We can try to get information from different locations to see if anyone's heard anything about the Vale Lords.
Don't you have something to do with the Baylors, Calliope?
Yeah.
She says sheepishly with a knife in her hand.
And kind of more quietly, so just them that can hear. She says, I made a trade to get out of that explosion. And in return, I have to bring this freaky guy, the head of a Veilord.
I think we talked about this,
Yes.
right? And then we yelled at you because
Yeah.
those things are immortal or really hard to
The
kill.
options do
I
not
know.
seem good.
Yeah, and then we ran through our list of Vale Lords and we came up with nothing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It
Well-
says with the utmost affection, do not fight a Baylord.
Yeah.
Maybe see what Magister's Market has in terms of information and in terms of anything that they could help you in that impossible feat. I totally have faith in you.
Oh.
Lie.
Insight check.
I don't think you need to roll for that one.
No.
I just said lie out loud. No.
Might be
I want to do
Lie.
deception.
Go for it.
He's group and just she knows.
That's crazy.
Are you sure? Roll.
Okay.
She wants Luna wants so badly to like hoodwink someone. Give it.
I just want to win.
Oh,
Damn
no,
it!
there's no way, dude. There's no way. Calliope has like a plus some
Yeah.
plus like
Calliope
10 to
knows.
everything.
Yeah. Calliope has like 4
Yes,
of
surprise.
the stat thingies. I have nothing.
Yeah.
I have 2. Okay. Well, I'll go to the street and you guys go to Magister's.
You just want to be on your own, is what you're saying.
I will just blinks at Dua. I'm like, what?
She's got a
Huh?
hot date to plan for.
Oh, that's right.
I have a what? I forgot about that.
You know, the guy you literally just talked to.
Yeah.
I just wanted him to like spend money for me, you know? IP.
I just wanted a sucker.
Yeah.
It definitely worked.
Do we
All
have
right.
any... is there any place, like any landmark we should meet at in however long?
Well, considering we haven't been to the city, let's just meet up here.
Is there like a landmark, a specific locale nearby that we can use as a...
If you're looking around you right now, you can tell that like you're right next to the ports, and so you could be like, oh, meet at the port's entrance.
Yeah,
if you're looking for something further in, you're looking at the main map. I mean, each of the stages are kind of like the biggest locales to meet at, or the capital itself.
Let's meet at the stage.
Which one?
Which one?
There's 5 of them.
What stage did I say I'd meet him at?
The stage of performance.
Okay, let's go to stage of song.
Wow.
All right.
I believe you're standing him up like this.
I mean, we'll see. I'm sure I'll circle back at some point if I remember.
Sure. Absolutely.
Let's see. I have to write that in my notes. Bamboozled.
Bamboozled them.
To a D at the stage of performance.
You told him to wear a pink heart. Or a pink
I'm gonna be real.
Pink rose.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be real. I forgot everything Truth has set Awa up for.
We'll just go out in the wild and find out.
Yes, I'm just they're gonna be wild encounters for me.
Wild encounters, perfect. You'll be truthfully role playing it.
Yes, I will. But I'm also trying to increase the amount of stages I go to try to trigger them.
Valid. Okay, so how is the party moving on from this? Is there a split happening? Are you guys going together to somewhere specific? What's the plan?
Awa seems determined to want to split the party.
They
Always.
do.
I love splitting.
They love doing that to me. Can't keep you guys together for more than 30 seconds.
Thank you.
It was not a compliment. Where are you headed to?
Street.
Market Street? Okay.
Market
and
Street.
Duboth and Calliope, where are you guys headed to?
Guess we'll do Magisters?
Yeah,
Magisters? All right. We're going to go, now that we're top of the hour, to a quick 5-minute break. So that way we can all bio break, get some water, get some extra snacks, recharge however needed. 5 minutes from now is when we'll pick back up. And we'll see you then, everybody. Take it easy. Realizing that because the drive is broken, I don't have that BRB transition anymore. Okay, cool.
Oh no.
So, dude, I've lost that and I've lost Jeremy. It kind of sucks. I gotta like rebuild it all from scratch.
No, Jeremy, come back.
Jeremy's dead. All right, see you guys in 5.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty. I'm back whenever the others are back. We're just waiting on them to unmute and then we'll be good to go.
I'm back.
Yo.
Davi said just scribble a big BRB.
Look at the screen.
Oh wait, you did. You're right. With the smile. You know what I learned?
Mm-hmm.
A lot. But other than that, it's other than that, so the alpha wolf thing isn't actually a thing, but pecking order is among dogs. So though they don't
really,
yes, yeah. So they do have a pecking order. So they do end up following dog like a leader.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like the leader puts them in place or anything, or is the dominant or whatever. For example, when we go to the dog park, the leader kind of changes, and it's whoever starts running first, everyone else follows.
Oh, that's interesting. So
Yeah,
it's kind of just like whoever took charge of the scene at that moment is like, okay, you're the leader now. Let's just do what you're doing.
yeah, pretty much.
That's cool.
Like, yeah. So my dog was reactive. Well, she's still kind of reactive. But she was female, like, selective. And until she watched other dogs interact and how to socialize, then she started to follow them and like, kind of copy their actions.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's a little bit friendlier.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch, for sure.
I wonder, I wonder why it changes sometimes. Like, if there's like a specific thing they look for.
Confidence.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Well, because when I'm at home, she follows me, even though when she's alone, she's, the leader, because there's no one.
That's what I think to myself too. As long as no one else is around, I'm the leader.
I'm the leader, yeah. I'm in charge. I can eat the Oreos. And then I get home and and then I get home and I'm like, you did not. She's like, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Please. Okay. Let's dive back on in, because I believe. Oh wait, and is Nami back? No.
You're muted.
We'll wait until Nami's back then.
See, that what you said in the dog park just reminded me of when I took my dog, but when she was younger, to the dog park that was behind our building, and there was like this older husky that was like the top dog at the park because he put everybody else in their place if they were like too noisy or something. So like all the younger puppies were trying to suck up to him.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. No, I think
the guy who came up with the Alpha Omega thing tried so hard to debunk it, but never could. Not debunk? Wait, huh? Did the guy who came up with the Alpha Omega thing try and like backpedal it and no one accepted it, or did he like double down?
Or to prove it? Do you mean to prove it?
But like get people to know that he was wrong. Oh, okay. So he was trying to backpedal. He was like, oh, okay. I don't want to do that. Wait, whoa.
that was
the record scratch. Oh, Nami? Nami, you're still muted.
Yeah, you're muted. Nami, you are muted.
You are muted.
We cannot hear you. No te podemos escuchar.
Oh, they're gonna understand that.
Yeah, obviously.
They speak Leonin.
That's Leonin. That's how Leonin sounds.
That's how Leonin sounds. Leonin is now just like canonically
Spanish. So is Golden Commonwealth. It's just Hispanic.
I like how that's just become a thing, just gradually over time. It's like, well, yeah, every time there's a part to show off the culture, it just becomes that.
Yeah, I'll take 1 point of inspiration for that. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll take it away from you.
Why?
Sad.
You already have your point of inspiration, by the way. I hope you know this.
I do. I know.
Yeah, like you can't add more onto it.
That's dumb.
You need to use it.
I will use it. I just have more to use.
Okay.
Imagine if they stack.
Yeah, like I had one before my birthday, and I have another one because it was my birthday.
will use it.
I have 2.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry that took so long.
Hello.
It's me.
Yeah. I didn't realize I had freehand on, and then suddenly I drew one eyebrow, and I'm like, okay, I'll just turn this into a really bad drawing.
Where did it go?
I'm so sad the ID was never used.
Yeah, I was supposed to do it when you guys were going through the carousel, and then I just forgot.
It's okay.
Oops.
That whole bit with the translator threw me off too much. I was like,
I was having fun with it. It was fine.
Hey, as long as you had fun with it.
Funny.
We'll say that at one point, like, for each of you coming through, they were like, please show your ID. Everyone showed a normal ID except for Duoth, who showed that drawing, and they just went, you're a government official. Come in.
Yeah, he has like this crappy ID and like this badge of honor. It's like, what the fuck?
That's the macaroni fryer he put up in the fridge.
Yeah.
He's like, my friend drew this for me.
Oh, right. So who's headed to Magister's Market?
I think it's Duel and Kalai.
You want Gladby, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna start there first. Awa, I'm turning you invisible just so you can like still see, but
a lot of
Okay,
people.
thanks.
Wow. Oh, what a time to not be Asias. Oh, what a terrible time.
what a terrible time to not be Asias.
Oh,
What a
look at that
terrible
gorgeous
time.
Oh, I know this
but-
map.
Oh, to be a whore.
Okay, I'm sorry. I use Sheipeku, so you'll see the maps. You'll always recognize them. You know where all the secrets are.
Oh my god.
To be a whore.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh,
Dude.
yeah. Are we looking at the same one?
Are
we looking at
think
the-
so?
The game's unpaused. You guys can go.
I'm sorry, I'm too distracted admiring these NPCs and regretting my life choices.
This
Is
is where
there
you get
any
your
CBT in the map? Don't say that, Butler.
Yes, I was looking at her too.
Okay.
Okay. I behaved. That's not a whore.
Oh, I should have gone with you guys. The kids are over here. Damn it.
Oh, where's my
Imagine
dad?
wanting to split the party.
Wow.
I love an edgy little boy with goatee. Oh, he's so funny.
Don't say that.
Well, I'm not there.
Okay.
Wait, you mean as a person?
As a person, I would say like
Don't say that.
we shouldn't say that.
I got you. Sorry. I love ambiguously aged man, like male.
I love ambiguously aged men with goatees.
He reminds me of an anime character. I'm gonna go search.
I like the elf man with the pink glasses. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Well, you're always allowed to go talk to him.
I'm sad. I'm sad that is actually a decent person, not a whore.
It's okay, you can
I'm
just be
sad
gentlemanly
Duat's
instead
not a
of horny.
whore.
I could flirt with everybody as Asias. It was living the dream.
Well, I guess where should we look?
Well, I'm not sure. I will mention something about looking for information. I suppose learning anything about the festival of the Veils would be a good idea.
I think that's, yeah. Maybe we should just start by asking around, maybe some of the, I don't know, some of the shop owners, maybe?
Yeah. Also, me and Awa had a chance to talk to a merchant back in the other town, but we were a little preoccupied. So perhaps you can do a little bit of shopping this time around.
I don't have much in the way of ID, but I mean, I'm sure I can figure out something.
We can figure out something.
Sounds good.
You move forward and you see yourself amidst the various tents popped up of the market street. It seems that this market street is actually right near the stage of song, if you were to continue through here. But also on its northern exit can lead straight to the capital. It seems that this is a once government building that has been kind of like repurposed into a market street, now known as Magister's Market.
I knew the name sounded important.
Who moves?
The little guy. That little guy, he's moving.
Oh, he's moving!
Yeah, guards are on patrol.
Cool.
I just think it's neat.
It is, for those wondering what they're doing, because here he is. He's on a little patrol. He's going about his patrol. The areas now all have patrolling guards for various things. So, yeah.
Neat.
Is it obvious? How obvious is it that, like, you know, this could lead to, like, the capital? Like, it's very obviously a repurposed government building. It looks.
It is very obviously a repurposed government building. And the north leads straight towards the capital, and the southwest will lead towards the stage of song.
Well, I mean, there's. I mean, there's, if we really wanted, I suppose, to go straight for the official stuff, that big building seems to be important. So it could lead somewhere government related, potentially.
Maybe get some. I mean, I don't know if necessarily going right up to the government buildings would be safe for you, would it?
I have no idea. I would not want to risk it because I do not want to cause you guys problems.
Well, I don't want you to end up in trouble either.
It would not be the first time.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time for us either, getting into the thick of things, but I don't know, maybe we'll just...
Maybe we can walk around and talk to some people here.
Yeah!
Before going anywhere else.
Well, it looks like there's, I don't know, maybe like someone over there we can talk to.
After you.
Sure, okay.
Give me a perception roll, Calliope, now.
I like perception rolls. Give me a second.
What? I love.
Okay, with a
Not
34. As you start walking over, you overhear the kids sitting on the stairs, talking to each other, going, "All right, so that's it. That's gonna be it. We strike at midnight. That's when we get the big score. Okay, we're ready."
Do I interact? That's the question.
Do I interact?
Calliope looks at Dua and just very quietly goes, Did you hear them?
Did I hear that?
If you want to roll a perception skill check, you can.
Sure, I'll roll perception.
DC's gonna be 17.
Ha! I did not got it.
Nope.
That's my like, hear what?
Oh, just the kids being kids.
Maybe you want
Apparently
to
they're
talk to them
planning
as
on-
well.
I don't know, they're planning on stealing something. Should we stop that or just let them do it?
Why are you asking me? Are you expecting me to say yes, we should stop them because that's bad for the law or something?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just looking for a second opinion before I... You know what? We're trying to avoid trouble, so let's just ignore it. It's
As
fine.
the guard comes by, you hear one of the kids go, scram! And the other two kind of look by and go, huh? It's just, you didn't have to run. They've already disappeared.
Well,
That was perfect timing for that. I was waiting for him to come by on the patrol. Okay.
that's really funny.
Look at him go.
he's taking a little walk. He's going, ooh. He had a thing up earlier where he like went and talked to some people as well, so he stood up there for like a minute or two. It was great.
That's cute.
As you come up, you see this orc woman selling some stuff by her tents. She looks at you as she goes, "Hello, of course, welcome. Is there anything that you'd like here?"
What are you selling?
Can't you see? There's nothing.
The
finest of wares.
Is it invisibility?
That's a funny one. Oh, are they cast on invisibility? No, they're right there to see. There's nothing there.
There's nothing. Okay. Insight check.
Would you like some? Sure, yeah. Feel free to do insight.
Hang on.
14. What are you trying to know?
What does she mean by like they're right there? Like what is she trying to cause a distraction or?
She is not trying to distract you from anything. She is trying to very earnestly point your attention inwards towards her tent. Would you like, so what could I interest you in? I have a performance I need to be getting to, but I can offer you the minuet, I can offer you the duet, the solo.
Oh, you're a musician.
Dear, of course. Why else would I look like this fabulous in the middle of the day?
You are very fabulous.
Of course, thank you. And she takes out her hand for you to kiss it.
I give her a smooch.
She goes, "Oh, thank you, darling. So, are you interested in any of my wares?"
Well, maybe you could. I have a question actually. Could I ask you what the Festival of the Veils is? I'm new in town and I've been hearing everyone talk about it.
You want to know about the
Help her
Festival of the
explain
Veils?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Sure.
A 10. She goes, well, I would love to, dear, but I still have a business to run, and every moment I'm using my beautiful voice to regale you with the history of the Festival of the Veils is another moment that I'm not selling said voice for precious IP. How about this, dear? If you can buy a song from me, I will tell you about the Festival of the Veils.
How much is a song?
Yeah.
And then she points over inwards to her tent. Looking at it a little bit closer, you notice that there are 3 small insets to the staircase inside her tent. One that is labeled duet, one that is labeled solo, and one that is labeled minuet.
Do they have price?
They do not.
How much IP is a solo?
A solo? Oh, well, since you're making me do all the work, dear, that's the most pricey of them. That one is going to be 5 IP.
She fishes in her pocket and hands over 5 of her 6 IP.
Okay. Go ahead and subtract 5 IP, and Ellen will walk over onto the solo pedestal. She'll look at you both and go, now, if you would like to know the Festival of the Veils, bring me your 3 questions, and I will turn them into a solo for you.
She looks to Dua and goes, do you have a question?
How is it celebrated?
How is it celebrated? Of course. And you can see, like, she's not, she hasn't taken out a piece of notebook paper, but she continues, like, responding as if she's taking notes on it. How it is celebrated? Yes, yes.
I suppose what happens during the festival.
What happens during the festival? Okay, sure. That'll be your question number 2. And question number 3.
Do the Veil Lords make an appearance?
Do the Veil Lords make an appearance? All right, let's put these all together into... Do the Veil Lords make an appearance? How is it celebrated, and do they... how is it celebrated, and what happens during it? Okay.
Oh, you have to sing, sir.
Yeah, unfortunately, I kind of talked myself into this this whole. I was really hoping I should have put a higher price on it. I don't know why I said 5 IP. I should have been like, that's 10 IP, and make you guys pull it together. I really wanted you guys to do the duet or the dance for the minuet. Shit, I gotta solo this now. Festival of the Veils. God, I gotta come up with a rhyme now for this too. Shit. Festival of the Veils.
That's not true. Not all songs rhyme.
Yeah, but hers does.
Oh, well, you're just making this harder for yourself.
If you win a red coin and one of them is a dance.
Well, the minuet is a dance, yeah.
True. Oh, okay.
No, the Festival of the Veils was a story long and told. The Veil Lords all ate from a century or so old, had all gathered themselves for a song and dance so that they could all come together. Dance.
So you can prance.
Yeah, sure, they can prance. No, there's a better way to do this. Here, bring it in. Give me a quick moment. I'm gonna come up with a little song for you.
Okay.
We're gonna actually make this happen.
I can't imagine being put on the spot and.
I never said you can't. I'm just going. Okay, I gotta do it.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I just don't remember when and where.
I appreciate that you're actually going to try and do this.
I'm gonna try. It's not gonna be good, but like, hey, we're here.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, it's fun.
To be funny. We have a grand old talk.
So I need to answer what happens. I need to answer, do Veil Lords appear? And I need to answer how's celebrated. Okay.
There's pigeons around. I want to pick up one of them.
Go and pick up a pigeon.
Hey, Zurg, just for time, is it okay we like do an hour or 40 minutes more? I kind of have to go to bed soon.
Yep. I was trying to cap it at 10:30 PST, so that would be an hour from now.
Okay, thanks.
or so ago, if the Vaylords gone top this thing? No, the Vaylords? Had an idea. Wait, I thought an idea. I gotta. Okay, those words that rhyme with a go. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna make
You don't
this
have
song.
to rhyme it.
No, it has to. I'm trying to make like it's gonna be a song where there's just one sentence per each of these questions. So like one rhyme for it. It's basically just making like a little limerick. Okay, I think I have a thing. She's gonna go over to her solo bit and she's going to prepare her voice. So she goes, "The Vale Lords about a couple centuries ago had a thought, an idea for the Aether's flow, to bring all together, to bring all wed. They would have a festival where none would lie in bed, celebrated amongst the streets to bask in their glow. Oh, they shall see the Vale Lords' Aether's flow. The Vale Lords all 8 will gather in our Mog to share ideas, thoughts, and even and maybe dance with a dog. There you go. That's the final bit of it. That's gonna be your little rhyme.
Maybe dance with a dog.
And maybe dance with a dog. Biggest things to get from that, yes, all 8 Vale Lords appear. It is celebrated by seeing all of the Vale Lords parade through town, where they come together to share ideas, thoughts, and other things with each other for the next century. A couple centuries ago, they all gathered together so that way they could better come with ideas for the next century. Funny enough, we never started at the top of the century. We always do it in 432 for some reason.
Never at the top of the century. Written down. Well, thank you. What does her voice sounds like? Is it like, is she loud? Is she like an opera singer? Is she like...
Opera singer. Absolutely opera singer. Like, she belts that shit out.
That is like clapping.
And she wisps her hair to the other side as she bows and goes, thank you, dear. Here. And she holds out her hand for you to kiss it.
He kisses it.
And she goes, oh, it never gets old. Now, dears, if you'd ever like to hear another show, I will always be at the stage of song. I am having another performance tomorrow for the Festival of the Vales.
Oh, wonderful.
See you there.
Absolutely. Well, if you can get a ticket, if you're not from around here, they've already been sold out for a while now.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, well, of course, it's the stage of song. The stage of song, and she holds out her arms in like a grand pose, is always sold out, for everyone wishes to know what is the next big hit. And the next big hit is either me or that other band.
Other band?
I shall not even speak their name in your presence. It's good that you've met Ellen Steele first. Remember that in your heads. That's the only true artist for the stage of song.
Alrighty. Well, thank you very much. And
Absolutely. And then
enjoy
she'll
your
sing
show.
out. As you go, may you flow in the Aether's glow.
You too.
General Armagh people just kind of like basking about, doing their stuff.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, indeed. She got a really nice voice.
Very Operatic is the word, I think. Very good.
Well, we learn a bit about festival, right?
Yeah. Man, I'd pay good money to see a Veiler dance with a dog.
I don't think they actually literally do that.
I know.
Would I know if they actually literally do that?
No, they would never.
Yeah, they would never.
Well, I know it's probably just for the song, but it's still a funny
Sorry,
idea.
I realized this person isn't actually not here. It is this person.
If Rallo had any pets or liked any animal at all?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's kind
Above
of
table,
like...
do you want you were the pet?
Excuse you. I probably was, it's okay. It's kind of like, well, I at least, you know, the one I work for, Rallo, he was not fond of pets or animals.
Well, that's disappointing. I wonder if any of the Veilords are.
I'm not sure. Think so. Wait, who's? Oh, she got replaced.
Yeah, sorry. I was saying she's not actually here. It was meant to be this other person.
Yeah, she was the seamstress.
Yeah, that's why I was like, ooh, that's her. I'm gonna
Different
go
market.
there. Damn it.
Different market.
Damn it, he's hot.
I love to like just settling. Yeah, he's hot.
Is there any like food or drink stalls or anything around?
Actually, funny enough, right here.
Like it's him? What does he sell?
Yes.
Can we see?
Absolutely. As you come up, he regards you. There's a small little arcane glyph floating above his head as he goes,
I am so
welcome,
mad,
welcome.
Sir. He's so hot. I'm so mad.
I'm so mad. He says, well, hello and welcome to Celador's concoctions. We have here a number of different brews if you'd like any. And you see amongst there's like different teas. There's a couple of alcoholic beverages even. Different fruit juices from these odd fruits that you've never heard the name of before. But more importantly, at the very far end of it, there is a drink that seems to be sputtering purple.
What is that? The one at the end.
Oh, that one. Apologies. That one wasn't supposed to be out. I was in the middle of brewing something when you guys came up. Yeah, don't worry about it. You can buy any of the other drinks.
Well, I'm just curious, is all.
And he cocks an eye and goes, "You're not put it back by its appearance or anything?"
I've seen weirder things.
Well, if you're
Kind of exciting.
intrigued, I don't really have a name for it yet. I'm trying to come up with one. I've been brewing this on the side. You see, it actually requires a number of different ingredients, but it has this wonderful effervescent texture to it. And whenever imbibed, it seems to make people, for the most part, more thoughtful, more creative. Yes, that would be the better way to say it. It's a brew that I'm trying to use here in the Magister's Market for those who wish to audition for the different stages. Here, excuse that guard as he comes on by. And the guard goes, "Excuse me, I'm here on patrol, just coming by. Hey, how's it going, Celador?" And Celador goes, "Oh, yeah, well, welcome." And as he like actively hides the thing he was brewing on. "It's wonderful seeing you. Hey, tell the missus to say hi." "Will do. I'll see you in like 10 minutes. I'm just on my patrol here. You know, things going."
There he goes.
And then Celador brings it back in and goes, "It's not exactly legal. It's a performance enhancing cocktail. To make one more creative, make one more partial to their thought and their inner self, if you catch my drift.
Could I ask what it tastes like?
It tastes like purple.
Like the color purple.
Yes. Or even more than just the color purple, the notion of purple.
I'm just sorry, I'm having trouble picturing that.
Well, would you like to try?
There's no like adverse effects or anything.
None that are long lasting.
Well, if there is any, how long would they last, or how long do they usually last?
Perhaps the remainder of the day, but nothing more. I'm still investigating it, you see, so I haven't really conducted any long-term experiments.
I might pass on it for now, but that's good to know. I might come back later for it if that's alright.
He looks a little defeated as he goes, they always are not ready for greatness. Come back any other time, and if you need any of your other swill, it's here for you.
How about for a name? Because you know it needs a name if you want to sell it or have something catchy-ish. What about Porthota? Like
Porthota.
Like horchata, but with thought in the middle.
Porthota.
It's better than what I was thinking. I was gonna say berry brain blast.
Porthata.
Porthata, there we go. Thank you.
Porthata. Yes, Porthata. Let's try it. Let's see how many people come by to buy some of my porthata once I've secured the recipe.
In the meantime, would you like anything else to drink, Calliope? Do you have coffee by chance?
I think you're a little quiet at the moment, Nami. If you could get closer to the mic.
Is this better?
A little bit? Try again? Yeah.
Okay. Calliope would ask for tea if he has any.
Absolutely. What kind of tea is your... what kind would you like?
But like, I don't know. Do you have
Green? Black? Roasted?
Green, please.
Green? Some green tea, of course. And he's going to look over. He's going to be like, oh, shoot, we're just out. Just a second. Excuse me. He's going to go to this bush. He's going to rip off some leaves. He's going to put them in the small mortar and pestle. And he's going to cast a quick enchanting spell. And suddenly those leaves are going to turn into a completely different leaf.
Oh, you could...
Impressive.
He didn't even have to do that. Bush tea does exist.
I know, but he's trying to get a certain flavor profile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rich.
And he grinds it all up with a couple of added peppercorns, puts it in to the already boiling water and hands it to you going, here you are, some green tea for you.
That was impressive.
Oh, it's just a small trick I've learned. After all, the enchantment wears off after about maybe 3 hours, but by then you'll have already finished the drink.
That's pretty cool, though.
It's pretty.
Could I ask
Thank
where
you.
you learned that?
Well, here in Armagh, never left.
Oh, okay.
I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're here for the Festival of the Veils, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Besides, when the Festival of the Veils happens, there are very few who truly leave Armagh or like come from the outside of Armagh. This is the Upper Vale of Armagh is definitely a town for those with ideas to share them with each other, an insular way.
So nothing comes from outside and nothing goes outside.
For the most part, yes. Well, a lot of our ideas go outside of Armagh, but us ourselves, no. We export our inventions, our ideas, our creativity. That's really all that leaves Armagh.
I see. Would you ever consider?
No, I have too grand of a time here in Armagh. Every thought I ever have had has come to life here.
Fair enough.
If I wanted to leave, to all the people who can barely muster a thought, muster a concept of themselves, goodness, I couldn't even imagine what the Thoughtsmiths would be doing without us here to actually think up things for them to make.
Heard of a few
Thoughtsmiths,
crazy.
are those the people in the lower vale?
Yeah, in many of the lower vales across the Vindegian Empire. Oh, hello there again. Yep, don't worry. I told the missus to say you said hi. I'll be back in another 10 minutes. Yes. The people in the lower vales, or more specifically, whenever there's something large, we usually ship those ideas out to Zurunta.
Right.
But otherwise, if we need like a quick concept made, we give a commission towards one of those freelance thoughtsmiths down in the lower vales. They create our idea and ship it back up to us. It's all very quick, actually. There's like a 24-hour period at max. We usually get it back within like 6.
Wow,
So,
impressive.
kind of
We
like
provide them a
the
service.
idea- kind of like the idea we just gave you for the name of your drink.
One could say, yes, the name for the drink, but also you would give the Thoughtsmiths the actual concept of the drink, and then they would create it or help with its creation, and from there, you would have your prototype. You're able to utilize it however much you wish as the concept has been created. If you want anything more long-lasting, you can always ship the idea and mass manufacture it out of Zurunta, but really, who needs to be doing that? All he needs is the proof of concept.
How often do these festivals happen?
The Festival of the Veils?
Yes.
Every 100 years.
Wow, I missed a lot.
Well, I'm sure for a lot of us, it's the only one we're gonna see.
Well, yes. There's a couple of us that are lucky enough to see maybe 2, maybe 3, but it's very rare. Even amongst my own kind, us elves probably see maybe 2, max 3 if we're long-lived.
How many have you seen?
This will be my first. I am but a mere 73.
So do you plan on going to any of the big shows that they're putting on?
Yes, the Parade of the Veils tomorrow I'm actually quite excited for. I'm planning to hopefully get a front row seat so that way I could see the March of the Veil Lords themselves parading in. Each of them will come with their respective government leaders, parading the pride of their countries for each of them and what they have accomplished in the last 100 years. I'm very excited to see what each of them will have chosen. And of course, there's a very fun match that's played in between where they have 3 different, a tournament of, you can tell he's like a little confused by it because he is not a sports guy. but he's going like there's teams and they play and like they cast magic at each other. It's a really great time. I'm really there for the halftime show, to be honest. When they invite someone over from the stage of song and they perform, but at the stage of performance, it's crazy. It's a wonderful thing. I've been told.
I can't believe this is just Ivraia Super Bowl.
This is Super Bowl. That is
And
funny.
and that's when you hear.
Over here.
Oh wait, did it not play for you guys?
No.
No. I heard a thingy.
Yeah, I heard something.
That's okay. If you guys don't know the Kendrick song, that's chill.
Oh. I do not. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's my Discord intro is now just like it. Never mind. Different things. He goes. I'm excited to see what happens. The halftime show will be great, and I'm excited to see what's gonna happen tomorrow. There's a huge celebration, and we're always excited for it.
I mean, it does sound like quite the event, especially with so many people coming from everywhere, as you say.
Yeah.
How hard or easy, I suppose, would be to get tickets for this main event?
No, the main event? Quite difficult unless you had a pass of the Veils themselves. I'm pretty sure it'd be impossible to get in.
Wait, where's my pencil?
The Pass of the Veils, I'm guessing that's stuff that's just handed out by the Veil Lords themselves?
Handed by the Veil Lords or their government officials for their various, like, it basically, like, each country is allowed a certain number of representatives to come through, and each of those representatives can have a troop that comes through and is allowed that kind of front row seating for the main event. Any other tickets have already been long sold.
Oh yeah, we heard from Lady Steele.
Oh, Lady Steele! Yes, she's in the market today. Yes, she has the right of it. Any general public or general admissions tickets have long been sold out. If you wanted to get in, you would need a pass of the Veils.
And I know this isn't necessarily related to the conversation we're having, but what about the building back there?
What about it?
It looks quite important. What is its purpose?
Oh, nowadays it's pretty much just reconstructed to lead you over towards one of the stages. But back in the day, it used to be one of the Magister's mansions where a lot of policy was put in place. It became something of like a town hall, and once the King of Armagh relocated the capital to be closer to Veilord Veos, the vibe kind of just stayed, and it became a market instead.
I mean, it's a beautiful place. The fountain's lovely. The base looks really nice.
It is, and he's gonna snap his fingers. A little bit of aether will sparkle off as he goes, and it's all just illusions. We haven't maintained this place in years.
Whoa.
You just make it look nice, and then everyone will believe it's nice, and therefore reality says it is nice.
Like what you did with the tea.
Exactly.
Very cool.
As long as it's nice for as long as you're looking at it, it has never been anything else. Oh, hello there again. And
Afternoon.
caught a kid trying to steal some tea. Beat him up.
Oh.
He likes doing that. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you both, but I do have some more of my wares that I need to hawk. 3 patrols is all I say for my customers.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Enjoy, and he's gonna like give a very gracious bow. Thank you for Horthata, and may you enjoy the Festival of the Veils.
Excuse me, what's your name?
Celador Gown. Or Gowan.
He lowers his hand for a handshake. And just
Duoth. A pleasure to meet you. He's gonna put his little hand in your giant fucking hand, 3 times the size of his, as he goes to shake it. And he goes, yes, a pleasure meeting you. And, can see he, like, cracks his knuckles as he, like, comes out of the handshake, and reaches for Calliope. He goes, and you are?
Calliope.
Calliope. Pleasure to meet you both. Enjoy your time.
Perhaps we
you.
can stop at some point later if we feel brave enough for a horthata.
For a horthata? Yes, please come by anytime. It will be available for you both. As long as we do it in between patrols, okay?
Understood.
You
My
got it.
lips are sealed.
Perfect. Is there anything else that you would like to actively explore in this scene? Because of time stuff, I'm trying to get over to Luna's
No,
portion.
that's fine.
soon.
I want to grab
Yeah.
a pigeon. That's it.
Yeah, I want to grab a pigeon. Okay, give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do athletics. So that's the only thing that's.
The pigeon is unfortunately just a little too fast for you as it flutters through your fingertips
Wait.
before you fully close them. A feather falls down on your face, and before you blow it away, you look over and you see Calliope laughing at you.
Here, Dua. Maybe I can help. And she'll go over to wherever the pigeon lands.
God damn it.
She's
Calliope just going, I got a spell for that, don't worry. Or a feature,
like
not even a
pigeons.
spell, it's a feature.
I love pigeons.
She's gonna go over the pigeon and be like, hi, pigeon. My friend really likes pigeons and would love to hold you for a moment. Would that be okay?
Big, scary. Giant.
I promise, I know he's big and looks scary, but he's really a gentle giant. I promise, he won't hurt you.
Give me a persuasion check at disadvantage because Duwalk
Oh,
is
no.
big and scary.
Okay.
It's not a lie.
Like keeps falling over. I'm sorry. Persuasion. And then wait.
You, with the 10, yeah. It's looking at you as it goes, big, scary. It does not want to go with you.
Well, it's alright. Good question. Would you say there were
Yep.
a lot of pigeons in Braidor as well?
Yes.
It's gonna be like, no, it's alright. There used to be a lot of pigeons in Braidor as well, so
Aww.
I'm quite fond of the little birds.
Fair enough. Well, it's a shot. But yeah, they are really cute. I don't see them as much in Kunacleth. I think they're drawn more to cities than anything. But
I remember waking up early in the mornings on my way to the Paladins headquarters buildings, all the government stuff. You just walk by the streets early. You see them perched up on the windows and the streets.
it sounds cute.
Important bit I just saw in my notes. I was wrong about one part about the Festival of the Veils, if you want to rewrite it. The Festival of Veils is not always in Armagh. It travels between each country. Small thing, but hey, important to
okay.
know.
Gotcha. Like the
I was looking at my notes and I was like, wait a second, what did I write here? And I was like, oh,
Rips.
rips. Is there anything else that you guys would like to do here? Otherwise, if not, what I'm thinking is we might do Awa's thing for the 30 minutes. And then when we come back, you guys are still separated. You guys are still doing your thing. So don't fear like you can't talk to an NPC if you really want to still.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else.
No, we
Cool.
can always give Luna the spotlight.
Then, Awa, we're gonna cut to you for the last portion. This is what happens when we split up. We don't all get to go in the same scene and do things together. So I blame you for this. Which one were
Okay.
you headed towards?
The street.
Market Street? Okay.
Yeah. We all get to do stuff today.
Yeah, getting used. Okay. Go over here. And we'll give you guys some invisibility so you can still see, but otherwise, Awa, you find yourself here on Market Street.
Okay. I'm gonna explore. Are there any like kids on the street or people who like look like they're struggling?
Whatever you see is what you see.
Okay. I should have gone with them whether that's for the children.
For the children.
This guy looks interesting. What's going on down here?
You come over to this man. He is sitting down, and he is whittling away at a little stick. And he is not paying attention to you as you come
Oh.
by.
Okay, I'm gonna watch him. What's he doing with the stick?
He's whittling away a sharp point at it. Keeps whittling.
Okay. Huh. Awa looks at it. Is that a stake for something?
Keeps whittling.
Are you gonna whittle it all away?
Shaves another slice off. The hat is fully tipped down.
Are you a werewolf hunter?
Just a second. You're gonna hear one singular come from underneath the hat, and then he goes back to whittling. Werewolf hunter.
You're a hunter of sorts, though, huh?
I'm a hunter of beasts. Those who wronged me.
I see. And is that a lot?
The list grows and shrinks. This is when he finally tips his hat up towards you, and you see that blue cyan eye glowing from underneath. I aim to make sure it stays small.
I mean, that's the goal of a to-do list, right? To cross it out.
Quite. He's gonna whittle another bit off the wood.
I'm going out on a limb, but did they take your weapons from you?
No. And that's when he's gonna pull from behind his back. You're not sure how it was hiding before or what it was doing elsewhere, but he pulls out a giant machine gun.
Holy
Like imagine
shit.
a giant fucking turret gun, and it's like loaded with large versions of those stakes. And that's when you look by and you see that stake that he had been carving actually has now expanded and is now about the size of him as he latches one into one of the barrels and spins it around. No,
Whoa.
they're not taking my weapon from me.
Who's this guy?
There's just a guard. He's
Okay,
for sake of this, he is looking the other way. He's just kind of
Okay.
like doing shit.
Okay, I was gonna not really touch him, but like kind of kind of do that thing where they put the hand behind the back to try to lead someone away. Like, okay, well, maybe you shouldn't do that in the guard's like line of sight.
I'll do it wherever I damn please, and the guard will be lucky that he got to see it.
All right, baller. Damn, you're serious about killing these monsters and people against you, huh?
That's the entire reason I'm here. If I wasn't here, I'm not sure exactly what I'd be doing. This fills me with purpose.
Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna take a kind of a step away from him over here as this patrol's coming. Just letting you know.
He's gonna keep whittling. He, by the time you've looked back from like glancing at the guard to him, the gun is no longer visible. He's back to whittling just a small piece of steak.
What the fuck is this guy doing this? Okay. Well, is there a name I can put to this? To the face?
Cross. Samuel Cross.
Samuel Cross. All right. Well, hopefully I'll never get on your list.
Also, for the gun, I guess the best way to describe it. You remember Trigun, right?
I never watched Trigun.
But you've
I know
seen
what you're
like
talking
stuff
about.
from it, right?
Yeah.
I put it in Pierce Tart. It's a giant gun like that, except imagine it has like a bunch of different barrels.
Okay.
Sorry, but what were you saying? He's gonna say the name's Cross. Samuel Cross.
Alright, oh, damn. Alright, Samuel. Well, I hope I never get on your list. It's a formidable gun, and I'm someone who appreciates them, that's for sure.
It's a good thing you know to fear the list. Make sure you never go on it. And he looks up and he goes, I wouldn't have to do what I need to do to someone like you.
But, well, hopefully if I ever do get on it for whatever reason, we can make amends.
Damn, he really is alone today. You're gonna get another... That's not how it works. Maybe for others, you can talk your way out of things. You find yourself on the list. The only way you're going off the list is when I strike you out. And he's gonna point to 5 stakes currently like on a belt. They're shrunk at the moment, but he pulls one out and he shows there are names carved in them. I only get to strike it out when there's ink from my pens, when I get to cross it out with your own blood.
Hold on. I think we talked about something and I want to make sure that I didn't go back on it.
Sure thing. Nami. That was practically the entire character I was thinking of when I was thinking of the character. I'm like, damn, what if he was just really an edgelord? He's literally sitting in the corner whittling on a thing going, I'm gonna kill monsters.
Yeah. Well, Samuel, I hope your list gets smaller. I know I have one of my own. So, best luck to both of us.
Likewise.
And I hope that...
Maybe your festivities in early tomorrow.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just tire out early.
Maybe you will. And he goes back to hanging his head low and carving on his stick.
Huh. Wonder what side he's on. Children! Where are you? Oh. Where am I? Oh my god, a seahorse!
Where are you? I found a seahorse! Seahorse!
Horsey! Ah. This guy looks way too flashy.
You come across a man who is looking around, a little distraught, a little unsure. And he goes, excuse me, miss, have you seen a person around, spiky hair, carries a baseball bat with arcane glyphs on it?
No. What a look.
Wait, did you say what look?
What a look.
Oh, what a look. I mean, yeah, they've always been one for the flair of things. But that's neither here nor there. I'm sorry. I'm very busy trying to find them to make sure that they're not going to do something stupid.
Oh. Well, I haven't seen anyone like that on my way here.
If you do, can you tell them that Eldhelm's waiting near the hay, near the barrels? Goodness, I just hope Morgana's okay.
Okay. I can do that.
Thank you. And as a reward, if you're able to find them, and this is when he flicks back one of his earrings and a little bit of his hair. I could even give you maybe an autograph. Sure, that sells for something around here.
Do you have IP?
I do have IP. Well, my manager has IP. I'm given a small
manager?
allowance. A manager? Well, you don't know who I am, do you?
No.
Dear, I'm Eldhelm Harpod, one of the premier singers of the Stage of Song.
Oh, are you a bard?
In a manner of speaking, yes. I do perform on the performing arts.
So
My
there-
manager is Findor Fates, if you must know.
I see. So you're telling me you're this big popular bard who performs on these stages, these prestigious stages, and you're looking for a girl. Interesting.
I'm looking for my friend, yes. I'm part of a group. It's not just me up on the stage. It's me and my acquaintances, my friends up there, of course. But no, I'm here to try and find my childhood friend. They've been on rougher times, and I just fear for them doing something stupid. They've kind of fallen into the wrong crowd. And I was here to try and, well, I'm usually not around, and even though it's the Upper Vale, this isn't exactly my neck of the woods. So I've come down here to make sure that they weren't messing themselves up in a way that they would regret later.
Tell you what, pretty boy, if I help you out with this Morgana business, can you get me some tickets to the stage?
To the Stage of Song?
Yes.
I'm sure that I could get you some tickets for probably the performance a week from now. Absolutely.
No. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? You want tickets to the stage of song during the Festival of the Veils?
Or can't you, if not tickets, I don't know, make me part of your crew? Not like dancer. No, absolutely not. Not
Part of the crew. I might
like
be able to
set
get
up
you in
lights.
as part of the crew. Are you from the lower Vale of Armagh? Are you one of the workers? Are you used to the stages of depression?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me deception. At advantage.
Come on, baby, please. Oh. At advantage.
At advantage. Okay, we take that. He does not know better. As he goes, if you can find Morgana, then yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I have some ideas for. I mean, I could be a good stagehand. And look, I could even do and I do like a little firebolt, kind of like fireworks, from like both hands.
And he goes, well, okay, look, we don't need something like that. You would just probably be managing like the stage floor for the theatrical entrances and everything. But I can get you in on tomorrow's performance, specifically the one that the Vale Lords will be attending, even if you need.
Yeah, that'd be great. Heck, if you don't vibe with fire, I could do and I do a little ray of frost and like little snowflakes coming
goodness.
around him.
Dear, the effects work has already been taken care of. It's at a much grander scale than the little pop rocks you're showing me. But neither here nor there. We will talk if you can find Morgana and bring her to me.
Awa puts their hand on their neck to lay down the bristling hairs of offense that he has risen, and it's like, I'm an adult. I will go do that. And I was just like, I'm an adult. I don't need to be offended by this little fucking pretty boy that's having girl problems. I don't need to. Nope. I pop rocks. What does he know about pyrotechnics? I think I'm stuck.
Oh?
Yeah. No, I'm not. I made it.
It's probably just like a wall or something.
Oh. Hey. Pretty lady.
Okay. Everyone wants to talk to Pretty Lady.
Pretty lady.
You see a woman in front of a store of different fabrics. As she sees you approach, she goes, "Hello, dear. What can I do for you today?"
Oh, me? Actually, it's what I could do for you. I'm already on some errands. Do you need anything run? I might as well.
No. I'm just enjoying my time here, trying to sell my wares. If you need anything sewn, created, or fabricated, I'm here for it.
All right. Sounds good. Well, I will keep that in mind. I hope that you have a fantastic day. I hope that
Absolutely.
Whatever you're
With
here
the rest,
for.
with the Festival of the Veils coming tomorrow, if you need something to impress someone, this is where you can get it.
Thinks back to the date. Nope. I don't need anything. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
She picks up a little book that she goes back to reading.
Must be nice. Oh. Hey. Are you the infamous Morgana?
You come up to a person who is currently being interrogated by two acolytes of Brador and a Weaver of Fate. She's holding out her bat with arcane glyphs on them at each of them going, "You come one step closer and this bat goes right through those fucking skulls of yours. You understand?" And then she looks back and goes, "What you want?"
I was looking for you, actually.
Well, I'm busy dealing with something. Both of the acolytes come an inch closer. She goes, no, not another step. And then the arcane runes kind of like glow on the bat as she prepares to swing. What do you do?
Oh God. Hold on. What can I do? That hurts. That hurts. No. Why can't I be a pacifist sometimes? Damn it! Okay. I'm gonna be like, whoa, what's going on here?
This one is disturbing the peace. And as Brador's allies, or as allies to Armagh, we are bringing her in.
I don't know. There's no peace disturbed. Whose peace is being disturbed? I'm at peace. You, Morgana? You feel
They
good?
point to the Weaver of Fate. She was stolen from. And Morgana goes, yeah, well, it was her fault for not being able to hold on to it. Now, was it?
I was kind of nodding, like, yeah, and just kind of.
She holds up like a big cube. You can recognize that it is a cube of holding.
Oh hell yeah!
This shit's mine now. She can't keep on to it, then it's just like a little fart of an idea. It gets tossed away. Now, don't come any closer.
Hey, Morgana, maybe let's not wave around any evidence, as they might say.
Hey, you want some too?
No, I'm on your side here. I'm just saying, maybe don't give him more wood for the fire.
Fire? Now that's a good idea.
No, please.
And coming from around the corner comes this fire elemental, also with their own bat of arcane glyphs, and comes and smacks this one up top of the head, and then goes over and smacks this one with a follow-through motion. Boom, boom. They each fall to the ground. The other one gets ready to start swinging their bat at them, but just in that same moment, while they were distracted with this person coming at them, Morgana strikes him on top of the head.
Okay, great.
They also go boom, falling to the ground in a heap of dirt. Morgana goes, just in time. Good job, Lyra. Lyra looks at them, looks at you both, going, "All right, didn't know how much longer I could deal with them just prattling on like that. Who's the new friend? Probably the next one we gotta go for. Hey, you didn't see anything here, right?"
Well, first of all, I agree with you. It's their fault for being a sucker and not keeping on to their shit.
Finally, someone who sees sense.
Yeah, I mean, no, full offense, but these guys up here are really prissy and don't really seem to know what the street tough. They don't have street smarts.
I like to think that was all canon of always saying that.
Go ahead.
They don't have street toughs. Street smarts. Not like me. They look at you as they go, aha. Well, if someone does know their street smarts, they know to keep their nose out of other people's business.
This?
We're not looking
Absolutely.
to split anything here.
No, okay. I'm not here for that. I'm here to get you, actually, Morgana. I have someone who wants to see you.
See me? Who wants to see me? Lyra goes, it's him again, Morgana. Morgana goes, no, it wouldn't be him. Morgana, I've told you, he's a bad influence on you. You shouldn't go talk to him. He doesn't know what you're into. He doesn't treat you right for anything that you need to do. Here, come with me. We got another score. If we go over to that shop, they got their barrels fully unprotected. You just be a lookout for me, and then we'll get a smash and grab. You don't even have to talk to the guy. Let's just go get paid. And Morgana goes, oh, well, I mean, if he's here, we probably should talk to him. Morgana. And Lyra seems to be annoyed.
Is it Edhelm that you guys are talking about?
Morgana looks and goes, Edhelm. And Lyra goes, yes, Edhelm. He's a bad influence on her.
Well, how about you? And I was adjusting Lyra. Do you trust your friend? Like, you're obviously friends for a reason. Do you Do you trust their choices?
I trust their choices as long as they're not being influenced. It's when and she's gonna take her head and like rub it along her mohawk. It's when her mind's all on her own that she makes the best decisions.
Okay, well, it seems to me that she wants to talk to Edhelm. Let's just have her talk to Edhelm, and if you feel like the situation is getting bad, we can just watch from afar and monitor. You know, and just make sure that
letting Edhelm enter my eyesight.
Do you want
Morgana?
How about
I'm
act as a
hitting the
mediator?
smash and grab, with or without you. You in? You out? Morgana's gonna look around going, I mean, you know I'm always there for you, Alira, but I mean, Edhelm wouldn't be down here if it wasn't for a reason. She looks to you, Awa.
I am impartial in this, and I have nothing to gain, but I think it sounds like you really want to talk to Edhelm. And, you know, depending on how you talk, you can just return to Lyra right after, right?
Edhelm would probably want to drag me away. He's always trying to get me to stop doing petty crime.
Well, that's the joy of free choice. You don't have to go with him.
I suppose so. Lyra scoffs, going, fine, whatever. You do whatever you want. Morgana, I'll be waiting with the goods once you've come to your senses.
You have a really
Morgana
cool
looks
friend.
at you and goes. Morgana looks and goes, yeah, she is really cool.
Yeah, it's really nice that you have someone that's looking out for you on both sides, I guess. Edhelm and Lyra.
I mean, they look out for me in their own ways. I wouldn't say both of them are really my best interests, though. She's gonna walk right past this guard and go, what you looking at? The guard goes, don't mind me, I'm just taking my patrol, please. I can't take another concussion, Morgana.
Damn, Morgana, you have a really cool reputation around here.
You know, you work hard to kind of build that up. And once it's built up, it sticks.
All I got at the Golden Commonwealth was just street rat title.
And you'll have to tell me more. Oh. Hey. Morgana, what are you doing around here with the bat? Why does that bat have blood on it? Yeah, well, I don't have to answer that about you. Morgana, please, you can't be doing stuff like this. Here, come back up. Let's hit the other market. I'll even get you some of that new drink that they've been talking about with the exploding berries and such. I'm pretty good at Edhelm. Me and Lyra, we got our own thing going on here. And Edhelm responds, kind of like exacerbated at this point, going, Morgana, if they find out that I'm connected to you, I'm gonna lose my stage. You can't be doing stuff like this when we're, you know, like, when we're so close. No button?
No, I'm just watching. If I had popcorn, I'd be eating it.
They are going to continue bickering about until another thing happens that has already been established. So
Okay.
you choose for what time you want to go. Otherwise, I'm going to just keep saying shit.
Okay, I guess I will intervene. Edhelm, sir, it sounds like she kind of made her choice.
You know, I never thanked you for doing what we had our deal on. Morgana goes, deal? You had a deal with him? And he goes,
Oh, it was...
here's your ticket on in. Here's your crew pass. You and, yeah, I even threw in a couple extras for you. Here's 3 others.
Yeah.
Go on. I'll see you at the show for rehearsal tonight, okay?
Okay. And then Awa turns to Morgana, like, I did not do anything that was against your will.
Morgana goes, you certainly led me on there. And you put her up to this. You are just buying your way to have me come by and say hi and do what you want. And he goes, well, Morgana, look, steps have to be taken in order to try and maintain our image and everything. You can't be seen doing stuff like that. It's gonna come back and bite you. This life of crime always does. And Morgana goes, and I don't care. Maybe I want it to bite me in the ass. Maybe I want all of this so I can actually feel something. Maybe I don't want to be in your prissy boy little fucking band going on for it. And you, I might have done what I wanted, but you still didn't tell me what was going on or what he actually wanted with me. When you knew shit like this was going on, you must have known, didn't you? The arcane glyphs start glowing on the bat again.
No, Awa puts her hands up like, no, all I knew is that he wanted to talk to you. About what? I didn't know. Everything I said to you, though, completely honest.
And you just thought,
you.
let's go bring over someone to a person you don't know. Let's just go see what they're going to talk about. What if he wanted to do something to me? What if you just brought me to a kidnapper going on? You didn't inspect any of this. You just decided, oh, let's just go grab this person.
Yeah.
Eldhelm kind of looks at you with like that sympathetic eye of like a stranger going, hey, take your crew pass and I'll see you tonight. I'll handle this one, okay? Morgana, meanwhile, going, what are you fucking talking about? Handle this. I wasn't even supposed to be here for you I'm not saying that you're gonna handle me.
I don't think she's something to handle, Eldhelm. I think that you guys maybe are on different paths. I think that maybe, although you care for one each other, right now is not the time that you should be in each other's lives. Maybe you should just separate until you meet again.
I would if my manager was not actively investigating my personal life and my past for any of this. And he's gonna like gesture up and down Morgana. Oh, this. You're just ashamed. You're ashamed that you ran with us at one point. Yes, Morgana. I finally broke through. I got to the stage of song. Do you see what I am now? I have anything I could ever want, and you could too if you just came to the stage. And Morgana goes, I'm happy where I am, and I'm happy where I came from. They're gonna continue bickering here, unless you want more.
Oh my god. I want to take Morgana to the side. Yeah, you know what? Hey, Morgana. Can I have a word?
There's like a huff and a spat, but eventually Morgana goes off to the side for you to intervene.
Okay. And like Awa leans in so Eldhelm can't hear and says, I completely agree with you. I think that you should never be ashamed of where you come from. The reason that he's able to be there and it seems so great is because of where he started and because he thinks it's a bad place, but it's not. Like I told you. I was on the streets. Like, I grew up a street rat. I am not ashamed of that. And it makes you tougher. It makes you tougher. It makes you more adaptable to life, right?
I should have listened to Lyra. I should have never come here.
Well, you were wondered, right? And you didn't want to regret it. And now you don't have to. Now you can just know that you did it and that you don't want to see him again.
I want to bash his head in with the bat.
Why? Why not just watch him fail on his own?
Because he makes me mad.
Hold on. I'm trying to think of a good reason why you shouldn't do that. And Awa says that out loud. Maybe don't until he can perform. Let him have his moment, and then take it away.
Hey, don't mind me, Morgana. I'm just on my rounds. You do whatever you want, girl. It's all good. All good in the hood. Morgana just like is giving like death stare over your shoulders, going, "You're not supposed to be part of this." I love the patrolling guard option now, just because like it's just a random passerby to make a story with.
Yeah.
Morgana looks at you as they say, if I do that, I'm gonna have a lot of pent-up aggression. Maybe I do need to get in on that smash and grab then.
Yeah, go for it. Go let out your rage there, because you know what? He's not even worth it. That pretty boy,
But
you're 10 times cooler.
I'm gonna try and sneak something in his pockets. That way he gets caught with something.
Okay.
And Morgana comes back and goes, okay, Eldhelm, let's just talk, okay? And by talk, maybe that means you just talk at me. But hey, buddy, it's just so good to see ya. And Eldhelm's gonna go, you're right, Morgana. We skipped all the pleasantries, all the hellos. It's good to see you again, Morgana. And she's gonna go in for a hug. And okay, that was enough. She slips something in his back pocket while they're hugging, and with her arm coming back out of the pocket, gives you a small wave goodbye as they go back to talking to each other.
Okay.
Give me a perception roll.
Okay. Can I use my inspiration? Can I
If
use
you want, just to see
My
what she's
what?
putting in there?
No, I won't use my one of my two. Okay. Howard doesn't care.
Okay, that's fair. You did your thing. I will say, because we're a little
Yeah.
over now, is there anything
Yeah.
that you would like to do still in here before you move on?
Immediately? No. Good.
No?
Yeah, I don't think I have reason to talk to her. I don't. Yeah. There's no children around to bamboozle.
That's such a bad sentence to say. There's no children around. What am I doing here?
Yeah. Who am I supposed to indoctrinate? So many patrols. Okay, yeah, I'm done.
Okay, you're done. Where? So
now.
you would be heading back to the rendezvous point at this time then. Okay.
Yeah.
cool.
Oh my goodness, this little hummingbird.
It's a little hummingbird. All right, we are gonna erase you from there as we come on back to Armag's city limits. Now that we found ourselves fully inside the markets, the Pierced Hearts have penetrated the immigration system, found their way throughout the town, and started learning a little bit more about whatever this festival is that's supposed to be happening tomorrow. The most they know, all 8 Veil Lords will be in attendance. It will be hard to get a front row seat with them, but should they be able to, they'll have a direct line on one of Calliope's targets. Where that will happen and how that will happen next time, we will have to find out on the next session of Pierced Hearts. Thank you everybody for playing today. Yippee!
Yippee!
It was such a different kind of session than the Daggers Drawn. It was so funny to see.
It's hilarious.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Sorry I couldn't like come up with a song on the spot. I had that whole bit planned and then I was like, oh shit, literally nothing's coming to mind. And then I just like kind of floundered on it. To reiterate a little bit as we just kind of like wind down for it, the biggest hits to take for the Festival of Veils tomorrow is that it happens every 100 years, but not on the 100th year. That it involves all 8 Veil Lords and travels throughout all of Ivraia to kind of like show off what they've done for the last 100 years, decide what they will happen for the next 100 years, etc., etc. There's a big parade, there's a big showcase of it, and there's even like a little sports match that happens. But at least here in Armagh, everyone's here for the different stages to see the different like performances that are going to happen for people. Super Bowl. If there's any other questions on that kind of bit, feel free to post in the chat or other things. I will try and give it the best flavor that I can, because I there's more that I want to say on it, and I feel like we didn't get to everything we wanted to this session. So next session we'll be picking up with Duoth and Calliope still in that other market. Feel free to talk to other NPCs while Awa will be waiting for the rendezvous point. Each one of these sections counts as a section of time, and you guys are, besides what the clock says for us, it is about like noon or so. It is like early afternoon. And when each section completes, another like couple hours will pass. You are still about 6 hours behind the other crew. So when we come back in, we'll be trying to like catch you back up to where they are. But until then, thank you guys so much for playing. I hope you had a wonderful time, and I hope to everyone else you had a wonderful time seeing the crazy antics these guys get up to. Until next time, bye stream.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.